what they taste. We got Mudhawg, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
Huh? Sorry, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Mudhawg, B&Q.
Behind the camera, the one, the only. Nobody actually cares. Anyway.
He actually counts.
Damn it, he does count. Shit.
Oh, woohoo! I didn't think about that.
Yeah, thanks, Alexis.
Yeah, so as you can tell by the title of this week's episode, John is no longer allowed to attempt to book guests. John does this and it doesn't work out.
No.
Like, ever.
Fine.
How many is that now? Because it's two recently.
Too recently.
Too recently.
Bob worked out. Bob was great.
Bob was great.
Bob, yeah.
Tony Donahue took a second try, but he made it.
Nah, that's fine. He's just out for 2 lately. It's fine. We'll take a break from Mudhawg.
Yeah,
we'll bring you back again. You'll come back strong with a couple good ones.
It was going to be really fun because she was young and she works at Twin Peaks as a server, and I was just like, we could really train you on some beer stuff. So it was like, I was looking kind of forward to beer school.
It would have been fun. But, you know, it is what it is. But you just came back from vacation. It's kind of cool that it's just going to be the 3 of us. Because we're going to get to just nerd out over all the beer you drink and everything else. So.
And it was awesome. So.
Exactly. So it's hard to complain about that. With that being said, as always, we'll start off with most anticipated beer. Matt, take us away.
My most anticipated beer is going to be the, what can I think of? Oh, Rasputin.
Which one?
Well, they came sold as a set, so it's one thing to me.
That's cheating.
It's cheating.
I think it's going to be really fun, though, because of the different vintages. They're different barrels. One's rye, one's bourbon, so I think it's going to be really cool to compare them.
Exactly. I'm excited, too.
The Mossa Hard Seltzer from Energy City. I like Energy City. I think they're pretty fantastic.
I almost went with that one, too, just because it's Energy City, and they really don't let us down.
No.
For me, it's Livewire, the brewery-only West Coast IPA that John brought me back.
Yep.
I am so unbelievably excited.
Yeah, I was like, brewery only release, can't get it anywhere else, and I can't get any barrel aged stuff because they were out. So I got that one for you.
And it's West Coast IPA.
Yep.
Yay, me.
Yay.
Matt's thrilled. I'm excited because I'm so tired of all the hazies and shit like that. So a true West Coast.
We don't even have a hazy tonight, do we?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
I think it's just a double.
Yeah, we might not have any
No
hazies.
hazies.
Woohoo! It's gonna be a good day. Sorry, I'm slap happy. I'm extremely tired. I took my nap though, so I should be on point.
You did.
Seems like whenever I take a nap, I'm on point once we get going, and so far, I'm doing all right.
Doing all right.
And with that being said, Matt, do we have anything? Anybody on? Anybody we need to say hi to?
I just realized it's not showing anything down here right now, so either no or
What's up?
I didn't catch it till just now.
Well, that's awkward if I just,
Yeah, sorry about that. We had week or two break there. Lost my touch a little that I never really had.
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
Maybe no one's watching. Who knows?
Hello?
Like, we missed 1 week. It's fine.
Hello?
Hello.
See what happens when you miss a week, boys?
Anybody there?
And we didn't miss a week. We were on Instagram. We have viewers on... Okay.
Hey, talk
Unless
to
all of
us.
us.
Talk to us. We get really, really lonely when when there's nobody to talk to.
We have Ben just popped on saying hello from the other home of your second place Atlanta Braves.
You know who's not in second place?
Shut the fuck up. You became a White Sox fan when we went to Revolution.
But you knew who I was talking about.
Hey, I mean, if you're winning, you're winning, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, people are watching. Hopefully they're popping up.
But, hi, Benjamin. Thank you for joining again.
Bunny just said something.
Oh, okay. Watching from ASB.
Adult Sophisticated Basement.
Ah, okay. I was thinking just the adult biscuit. I'm like, what's the B?
I'm so excited for what appears to be some pleasant mouthfeels today.
Oh, yeah. I know a couple of these have really good mouthfeel.
So, I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
John, you've already mouth felt?
I've mouthfelt a few of these.
A good mouthfeel makes a pleasant beer.
Oh, yes. It's just when it's pillowy and soft. Oh, that mouthfeel is just... But then you have that astringent mouthfeel, that little bit of bitter on the back end.
right, guys. So we're going to start off today with Fremont Brewing.
Woo, woo, woo.
This is their Golden Pilsner because beer matters.
It does.
Fremont's out of Seattle, Earth.
Seattle, Earth.
I love how,
I guess
how they do that shit.
that's not inaccurate.
4.5% ABV.
Pilsner. I was so excited because, like, I either drank, like, stouts out there, or I drank, like, lagers and pilsners.
Oh, that sounds like heaven.
It was fantastic. And, like, the cheapest stuff, too, like Rainier beer, which was awesome. That's probably my favorite of the cheap stuff. Got pub beer, of course.
Pub beer coming
I
back.
got Old German style. I even know. It's Old German. It was tasty. Just if they had something cheap to go with a burger or something, that's what I got.
So with that, since you're talking about that, John, on your expedition, your pilgrimage, if you will, to the West Coast,
Yeah.
there's a few places you visited. We may get the list later, but what was probably, I kind of asked you off there already, but the one that was the coolest that you thought you went to?
So, the Fremont Urban Beer Garden was an amazing looking place, and it was large outdoor patio, lots of plants and everything, definitely a beer garden. They had tiered seating on the inside. You could tell that they had just opened up, though, with COVID stuff, because although they were extremely packed and busy, probably the busiest place I went to other than Fremont on a Tuesday afternoon.
Well, it's Fremont.
Right. But they were definitely running out of soda for the kids because it is all ages. They were running out of, like, they blew several different kegs while I was there. The merch was almost nothing. So they just didn't have a lot of stock of anything. So, great place, and I definitely need to go there again. But they didn't have even barrel-aged stuff. I'm so sad.
There's a good-looking can art on that, though.
It is. It's a pretty can.
Good-looking can. Beautiful can.
Beautiful cans.
This is a wonderful Pilsner. Very crisp, very clean. And this isn't to fuck with you, Bunny, but it works. Very soft mouthfeel, pleasant.
Yeah, for a Pilsner, I don't expect a soft mouthfeel, but...
No, it's a little different. I expect a little crisper, but it's a little more pillowy, a little soft.
It's definitely got that biscuit flavor they look for. That very... Not drying, but it's there.
Yeah, it's an odd combo with that mouthfeel the way it is, but it works very well, and the clean beer.
And it is so clear.
Nice and bubbly, too.
Yeah.
When you shake it, the bubbles come up.
We got some more comments now. We're back off Cam. Ben says, Cardinals don't have room to talk, Tyler. Go White Sox.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Russell says, he's here.
Woo!
Driving, so he couldn't shout out. That's safety first.
Hi,
Yes,
Russell.
And Bunny says, drinking the dark side of the Wainbow from Lil Beaver Brewing.
All right.
Pale ale with blackberry, vanilla, and mild sugar.
Okay.
Let's know how that is, Bunny. That sounds kind of good.
Matt Beaver.
Russell,
Lil Beaver.
when he talks about the bunker, up high in the Cascade Mountains, it is.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Isn't it like down low in the Cascade Mountains? Like it's in there, but it's buried deep.
I mean,
in the high.
it goes. Well, being a bunker.
Yeah, I mean, so does it really like kind of break at sea level? It's like it's really high up there, but it goes down really deep.
Oh no, it just comes down to the cap.
I only went down to like level 13. I didn't go all the way down to 48. So.
Did you see the heater? Where the guy was it?
We didn't go. We did not go down to the boiler room.
Wait, weren't you taking him a beer? Wasn't that the whole plan? Was take the boiler room and guy a beer?
I forgot the eggnog IPA. Damn it, Russell.
That poor boiler room man.
I know.
Nobody ever gives him any refreshments.
No.
You're saying he actually think that was good because he hasn't gotten anything in
Probably.
so long. Carrie says he's been listening. He's checking. What's up, Carrie? But he had to get beer and start dinner while Bunny was enjoying her beer.
Good man.
Buddy's got you trained.
Yes.
I love it. Atta girl.
Oh, excuse me.
Beer bitch to the beer winch.
So, Matt, what do you think of this beer?
This is a Pilsner. It's a well done Pilsner.
Every time I think he's starting to really be able to grasp talking about beer,
Nah, it's really good for what it is. I don't know. Pilsners are kind of boring to me because
I love Pilsners.
they're just they don't have as much flavor. They're simpler, which is cool. They're more palatable, they're more drinkable. But I like a little more zazz in there. Hence why I go to the stouts. There's a lot more just shit in there.
Didn't he drink a lot of Keystone?
Yeah.
And that would be my rebuttal. Like, if I was going to drink something like this, I can get a hell of a lot more for a hell of a lot cheaper with
That's
my
a hell of a lot better.
You drink enough of them, they all taste the same. Boiler Room.
Just on. Forgot to
and
flip it around today.
Russell's clarifying, Boiler Room Barry drinks mostly Freedom, so he would not drink that eggnog swill that you plan on pawning off on him. But this is well crafted. It's very well done. It has got a nice biscuit. It's got a good, the mouthfeel on this is pretty nice. It is a little lighter. It's got a good bubble to it. So for the style it is, I like this version of it.
Hey, without burning myself this time, I still got the tan line back again. Though.
Oh, damn.
Matt.
It doesn't show up on screen at least.
Oh, that's good. Look at my eyes though, from my glasses.
Oh, you got the whole
big
raccoon
ass
Raccoon eyes.
big ass raccoon eyes.
Now those do show.
I didn't notice because my glasses are always on. I went to bed last night, didn't notice. Got up this morning and brushed my teeth, washed my face, and was just kind of hadn't put my glasses on yet, and I'm like this, and I just went forehead, eyes.
Nice.
I love the boat. God, my head ends up looking weird.
Oh, Russell's also chiming in. Liz is sad she didn't get a chance to recreate the Dirty Dancing scene her and John shared.
It was fantastic.
We're sad too. We didn't see it.
I know.
Russell tried to show us straight up. It looked like just a blob.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's perfect. Like, she slow motion ran and jumped into my arms and I wrapped her up and just held her there for a minute. It was nice.
That's definitely one of those just meant for you guys to have things, because that's exactly when the internet just took a shit.
That was just our moment.
Well, good for you and Liz.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Happy you guys had that moment.
John, you are first to score. What are you going to give Fremont's Golden Pilsner?
Listen, it's really well done. I don't even know if I'd ever search out a Pilsner.
That's a trippy stork.
But I'd say that goes to my point.
It's really well done. It's well made. I mean, we talk about crisp, clean, fresh, whatever. But I'm probably going to go 3.5. I think it's really good. But if I'm going to go a light beer that I'm going to be able to chug a lot of it, I'm just going to go with the more of a lager style instead of Pilsner.
It's a printed can.
So
These things are expensive.
yeah. So 3.5.
Sorry. The can art's cool. It is a printed can, and those things aren't cheap. So
No, they do.
I'm going to give it a 3.75. I think it's about the top end of a Pilsner you can get. It's fantastic. I think the only thing more keeping me from saying 4 is just because, the seek out ability is way out there. So I kind of held that against it.
Yeah.
It had to be double effort seek out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go 3.75.
I'm never gonna. Yeah.
We got Mooch on, says, "Hey-o!"
Mooch.
Matt, you know you count, right?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to write down. You seem like you're struggling over there today, so I didn't want to give you too much at once.
I'm doing fine.
3.5 for me. I'm going to agree with John. It's really well done. It's a Pilsner.
Mooch is my dentist.
Is that for real?
He puts his things in your mouth.
Yeah, Mooch is my dentist.
Oh, okay.
He's my best friend / my dentist.
I heard you talk about him in the friend capacity, just not in a professional manner before.
Oh, we're not very professional when I'm in there.
So is it one of those things where he puts you under and then has his way with you?
Takes the
He hasn't
pictures
put me
in
under
Horrible
yet.
Bosses.
It's not Horrible Bosses.
All right.
He keeps trying to get me to do more things, and I'm like, no, you're going to mess with me. No.
Keeps trying to get me to do more things.
Yeah, I said it the way I said it.
He says, all of you brush your teeth. He is a dentist.
I need the little. Can I get a little freebie? A toothbrush? I always get the little toothbrushes from the dentist. It's fun. Oh wait, I'm not 10 anymore. My bad.
Well, on the outside.
All right, so that comes out to a 3.5 overall. Solid Pilsner. Pilsner's always going to have troubles getting higher than a 3 and a 7.5, 3.5, just because it is what it is. There's not a lot done to it, but fantastic beer.
Well done.
Nonetheless.
Yes?
I don't open now.
I just wanted to fuck with
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of fun.
I was just itching my ear. I'm like, what?
He's literally just standing back, sitting back there doing this, and it was just
Great.
The things that you guys can't see.
High quality show y'all are tuning into tonight.
So we went to Kuma's for my
Yes,
first time.
Yes.
Saturday. We had a blast. We had the Grave Ripper.
I believe that's what it was called.
Grave Ripper. It was the burger of the month.
Yep, that looked amazing.
Had Cheeto dusted mozzarella sticks on top.
With a slice of thick mozzarella and some, quasi tomatoey.
It was like a Parmesan, like a It was a tomato-based sauce.
Yeah.
But like a marinara type thing.
Yeah, that's what I was
Also had chimichurri. It was unbelievable. Huge. I ate the whole damn thing.
Good job.
You did.
Got some poppers. They actually do
good.
the poppers right there, unlike Chicago. The burger was done right, unlike Chicago. The fries tasted good, unlk Chicago.
Unlike
Basically,
Unlike the OG.
the atmosphere was 1,000 times better, unlike the
times better.
the OG. Matt was sad though. They raised the BS price.
Oh, it's not a $6 BS?
Nope.
It's 8 now.
Which I feel like it's been 8 for a while, and we've always talked about doing the 6.
Well, no, because I think there was the 8 where you could pick the better beers, and then the very bottom there was the 6 for the old style.
They
now
put them
the
all
old
together
style's
under
in
8.
with the 8.
Damn.
Right?
He was
$6
very,
BS is a good
he was
deal.
very sad. It was really funny.
Yeah.
I was a little let down with that, but
I still did a BS. I got a tequila
you have
shot
to.
and a Daredevil.
Every time.
Lift off and a tequila shot. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, if I'm spending $8, I'm not getting an old style, which they were out of anyway.
I
yeah,
still
I got
like
a
it.
champagne
They
of
were-
beers.
he tried to get an old style. They were out. She's like, "Well, I can give you a High Life instead."
That's why it was $8. If they have old style, I bet we'll
No,
go for
old
6.
style's on the list.
It's on the list for the
I
8.
think it was before too. I don't even know.
No.
Anyway, even at $8, I'll probably still do the old style.
Oh yeah.
I did, but
We had a great time. Food was great. It was Savage, Chris, Matt, myself, and then one of Savage's friends.
Kirsten.
We had a ball.
Yeah, I'm
We
sure.
left there, went and got some
Scorpion Bowl.
Scorpion Bowls.
Bowls.
We had 2 of them.
Plural.
Shout out Revolucion/Tiki Bar.
Then after that, what else did we do? We hit
Inferno Room.
Inferno Room. We
Which I
hit,
saw on Facebook, like, someone else I know, like, was over there that weekend, too. Like, oh, that's funny, didn't bump into you. But,
we hit Thunderbird. We took a little detour into some creepy spot that Matt knows.
Okay.
Yep, and then Road Scooters.
Yeah, we rode some line scooters.
Nice.
Dude, that was so much
Are they
fun.
fast?
Yeah, they kind
For
of
what they are.
They get moving.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because Savage's friend was... I kind of hung back with her because she was afraid she was going to fall. Matt and Savage take off. I kept having to slow down to check on her because I kept hearing her go, "My balance is not good enough for this!" But then, like, 30 seconds later, woo! It was so much fun. It was like $3.50, I think, for the 5-minute ride to where we were going.
Yeah.
It's like $3.50. Absolutely worth it for the fun we had.
Awesome.
But yeah, if you've never been to Thunderbird and you're from the Fountain Square area, Indianapolis area, go. The food looks fantastic. I didn't get to try any. We'd already eaten, obviously. But the cocktails were fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of Chris Ream, he's checking in, and he said, yeah, Tyler put a lot of meat in his mouth.
Damn straight I did. All right, our next beer is the Pink Guava Banana Mossa hard seltzer smoothie out of Illinois from Energy City.
I somehow overlooked the banana.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Real fruit added after fermentation, 6.5% ABV. For full flavor, what do?
Roll. Like what no one in a movie ever does after they catch on fire. Like, stop, drop, and roll gets taught to you from,
It
like,
just
what,
runs.
age 6 on. They're just like, oh my god, why am I on fire? What do I do?
I feel like we can make fun of them, but at the same time, I've never been on fire. I'm sure it kind of sucks.
I'm sure it does, but if anything that you're taught from age 6 on, like, can pop up, how do I remedy this situation? Stop, drop, roll.
It's not that hard.
It's all right. If anything, as a kid, there's 2 things that I thought would be a bigger issue than they really are. Like catching on fire, I thought that was going to happen every day because that's why they taught you to stop, drop, and roll all the time. And quicksand.
Yeah.
Every movie, cartoon, and everything acts like quicksand's going to be around all the fucking time. I ain't never seen no quicksand.
And lava.
Yeah.
Right?
It's all these things that
Lava, quicksand.
and none of it ends up being an issue. It's bullshit.
It's kind of bullshit.
They prepare us all our lives, and then, it just doesn't happen.
No.
It's fine.
Now, with this one, Tyler, you said this one was a smoothie-style seltzer?
Smoothie style seltzer. It's 10 calories less than the smooch.
I was going to ask, so this one's-
Actually, it's 10 calories more than one of them. 10 calories less than the other.
It smells really sour.
it smells really good.
It tastes pretty good. John won't like it, I don't think.
John might, but I don't know.
There's a lot of banana.
He's staring grimly into the camera, but
It's not as bad banana, actually.
yeah, he's trying to say that he doesn't like it, but inside he does.
John likes bananas inside.
His mouth.
Thank you. That's kind of
Or other holes.
other orifices.
Orify.
Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. Aren't you glad we're all back in the same place again?
That wasn't even John. That wasn't even us.
Yeah, take the big gulp. I don't know.
I like it.
I think it's pretty good. I would say this one compared to the Smooge one, like, because it was a banana, strawberry, something, wasn't it? Like, it's kind of similar flavor.
The
to this.
second one was banana, yeah.
Like, I
Strawberry banana.
always feel like this one kind of turned out a little better out of the two.
Another one, Garcon.
I would almost argue that.
For or against?
Against that.
Really?
The flavors are just a bit more muted in this one versus the Smooge.
Yeah, smooch.
Smooge.
I don't know. I think this is a little more balanced, personally. It's been a while since we had that one, but you know, as memory serving, like, I remember liking it,
Probably
but
more up there.
I kind of feel like I like this one a little better.
I have more at my house.
You like the guava.
I do like the guava.
I mean, let's be real. That's what.
His obsession with guava.
I kind of forgot that was in this, I'll be honest. I was just thinking more like comparing that strawberry banana to this, because the banana is the more prominent flavor on both of them.
But yet, it's not like when I had that Smooge one, I felt like I was chewing a banana.
Banana.
And I don't get that with this. I get more of the. There's one thing banana I like, and that's banana chips.
Banana!
And this has a little bit more of that milder, tamer banana. I don't know.
Milder, tamer banana. Is this one of those that you trained to be a good boy? Is that why it's milder and tamer?
Just in a banana chip, it's not as intense as biting into a mushy banana. You know what I mean? Banana.
Sorry, whenever I hear banana, I go instant minion. I don't have a choice. It's like my brain just clicks. I am enjoying it. I personally like the Smooge a little better if we're doing a comparison. Now, my score won't reflect comparison, but I personally like the Smooge a little better. I thought the flavors were a little more bold, a little more out there. And if I'm going to have a banana in my mouth, I want it to be bold and out there. I tried to get through it with a straight face. But... oh, shit.
I kind of wish we would have saved a little bit of this, and then we could have done like a little more of a side-by-side later, just for kicks and gigs.
But overall, I think it's very tasty. I think it was a fantastic seltzer. And those words aren't used very often for me, so...
I mean, I guess if I like my seltzers, I like them thick.
He likes his seltzers.
Hit the wrong one first, sorry.
You did.
You couldn't even hear the other one.
So bad at this.
I was aiming for the right spot. I just kind of went without looking. I was like,
That's
oh,
what
shit.
she said.
No, that's what he said.
I was aiming for the right spot and I missed. Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, shit.
Christian Max saying, chewing on a banana.
Banana!
Actually, it's more thick.
Alright, so, I score first on this one.
You do.
I think it's really good. I'm not going to seek it out. Of all the, and it's sad, it's really good, but of all the Energy City things, I think it's the one I like the least.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that's mostly because they've set the bar unbelievably high.
Other than the sour IPA.
Yeah, that one wasn't great.
That one was awesome. You just mad it wasn't an IPA.
It wasn't great. It really wasn't
Someone's
great.
an idiot, but it's
It
okay.
wasn't great. I forgot that was them.
It was them.
I remember the beer. I didn't remember it was them. I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt that they wouldn't make such swill.
Is that the word of the day? Ah!
So I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I think it's still above average, but it's just not as good as I was hoping.
I think I would go a 3.5. Slightly better. For the thick seltzer, like, it's pretty good. I think that kind of demeans the entire point of a seltzer, though. Like, you know, it's light, crispy, kind of weight conscious, and this is the opposite of all that. The flavor's really good, but I wouldn't seek it out. Like, it's well done.
What? Let me see, because I know it's a hard seltzer, but I do want to take a look at the can. I want to see what it claims to be.
Exactly what we said. Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Yeah, we said that.
So I just want to double check, because if I'm going to rate it as a smoothie, I'm thinking a Smoothie
seltzer.
King sort of deal, right? And it doesn't quite nail that for me. It is really good, but that mouthfeel isn't quite super smoothie like the Smooge. So I'm going 3 1/4.
Honestly, I think that was more smoothie than the smooch.
Fuck off.
Like, by far.
No way.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
No. The smooch is more Orange Julius in body.
Oh.
God.
Am I wrong?
I mean, that was just like a damn. That was.
Don't mess with a fat guy.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the way to
I
say
have my
it,
fair
and-
share of Orange Julius's.
I drink smoothies all the damn time.
Man, have you had that many Smoothie Kings, John?
I
I
have.
have, actually. Yeah. Smoothie King is the best smoothie out there.
Wrong. Tropical Cafe in
I don't think I've
Westfield.
had Tropical.
Oh my god. And it's cheaper.
Okay.
Oh, they only have one size. It's a big ass cup.
Okay.
And
Did
it's
they call it
always
baby?
like $6.50.
Okay.
Like,
I'm willing to try it.
like
I like smoothies.
it's
I don't get
it's
them
in
much.
Westfield. I stop every time we play in Grand Park. I spend way too much money on smoothies every time I play at Grand Park.
All right. Fair.
Because they're just so good.
It's good beer.
Seltzer.
Seltzer.
So what'd you give it? A 3.5, right?
3
So 3 1/4.
Yeah, I got your score.
Oh no, I'm not mad at
good
you. I was mad at your description of it, but because you were wrong. But
Never.
often,
Never.
didn't I text you if our person was going to be here today?
You know what? Up to 30 minutes beforehand, she was still coming, so...
No offense to the person that didn't show up, but phrasing?
Whatever.
So phrasing's dead in this group.
All right, Matt, do you got anything for us before I move on?
Thick.
All right.
That was the last one.
So I do have a question before I pour this.
All right.
When you were high up in those mountains, did you get a chance to try any cheap beer, for instance? Beers that, not I went to the brewery and got beers. I'm talking the Russell Specials. Those cheap
Yes.
beers that he finds that are stupid good but ridiculously cheap.
So, pub beer, which we've had on the show.
Yep.
I definitely had one of those the night of last Monday, the show. And then I went to Great State Burger, which was the best burger I had out there. I had several great burgers, but the Great State Burger was the best. And had a Rainier beer. Rainier beer was awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Was it called the Great State Burger because it's the best of the state?
I don't know, but it was. So good for them. And so those are the and I had an old German beer at the it's Trillium Eatery and Pub in Hood River. That was quite tasty.
Hood.
Yeah.
Right.
So it almost like if I wasn't drinking a stout, I was drinking something like a light lager.
And then you also had on the show Monday, but for those that may not have tuned in, you had an IPA that was like a 22-ounce bomber
Yeah, it was like
for like $5
Yeah.
that you guys both gave it like a
It's
four and
pretty
a,
solid.
4.5 or something like that.
Yeah, I might have given it a 5. I don't remember.
You
I
did.
think it might have been a 5
Yeah.
on both
Yeah,
ends,
I
actually.
It was. You're correct.
Yeah.
Like
I got a little drunk. I've been drinking all day. And, yeah.
You said that like you're ashamed of it.
No,
You're
no,
on
I'm
vacation,
not.
John.
But you know what's funny? Like, afterwards, we went out to the local brewery there. And Russell, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of that brewery. Because we also had a bunch of pizza, but I didn't even order a beer there. Because I was drunk.
you didn't get a beer at a brewery.
Right.
Whoa.
I drank water. I could have had to.
Russell
Right.
says, someday I'll crash the East Coast bunker, so stop and say hi in the Midwest on your way over there, Russell.
Yes.
No, this is the East Coast to him, remember?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, geography and such.
Geography.
All right. This is the Surfer Rosa. I would assume. Two S's. Farmhouse Ale with blood orange, sea salt, and lime by Oxbow Brewing Company. Production time, it takes 6 weeks. Keep cold, enjoy within a year.
What confuses me about this is if it's supposed to be sour or not.
Yeah, I'm curious. I would
Because you see that sea salt and you're thinking,
Yeah. 4.5%. Gently salted grisette brewed with American hops, wheat, blood orange, and lime juice.
what's your set?
And the lime juice kind of puts you towards a
It has
heart.
to be more of a ghost.
Yeah.
It's almost
Pretty
like
mild ghost.
it's almost like it doesn't know what it is.
Right. I mean, Farmhouse Ale is basically just a substitute word for like we use wild yeast, so.
Russell clarified that you had a lager at Backwoods Brewing that night, and you were
remember
feeling
that.
pretty good.
I was. That I remember.
He had a beer and doesn't remember it.
No clue, yeah.
Log yard
pizza was good.
lager. That's hard to say.
Did I? Good for me.
Why did I just drink water, John?
Yeah.
Fuck your cat.
Oh, look at that can. That looks a really great picture there. It's a nice can.
Nice cans.
So,
There we go.
John's cat tried to murder me today. I was sitting on the couch. Cat jumps up beside me. Cat hadn't done that in a while. Must have been lonely. Pops up next to me, and I just ignore it. You know, I know better than to mess with this cat. Cat's kind of an asshole. I'm watching TV,
As cats do.
getting ready to lay down and take a nap before our show, and cat out of fucking nowhere. Like, I haven't moved. My hand's just on my leg. Cat just fucking spazzes, grabs me with both fucking claws and rips. Got me good right here. Pissed me off. I went upstairs, looked at Brooklyn, because it's her cat, and was just like, Brooklyn, I need a Band-Aid. Your cat tried to murder me.
Cat tried to slit your wrist.
The only reason that the humans are still alive is because cats haven't really got the evolution yet to grow thumbs and rise up against us.
They keep inbreeding though. They got that sixth paw, that sixth thumb.
Down there in Key West, baby.
Oh yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe's
Get
cat.
in there. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You said inground, but it's inbred. Yeah.
I didn't
What's-
say inground.
What's
No,
the, what's,
you said inbred. I never said the word inbred. I said
I just
Edgar
did.
Allan Poe's cat.
I just said
That's the question, what?
Because they are inbred. That's why I have the sixth.
Yeah, and I never used either one of those words. I said Edgar Allan Poe's cats.
Rewind the tape.
what does Edgar Allan Poe have to do with cats and thumbs?
They were his cats. Well,
They were not Edgar Allan. They're Ernest Hemingway's.
All right, Hemingway's. My bad. Good call. Either way,
All right, this is a conversation that's going to have to
it was Hemingway's cats. He had a house down there.
Yeah, and
Yada,
he had a
yada,
bunch
yada.
of cats, like
Yeah.
80 cats, and they're all like they still live there, but it's all like inbred.
They're kids by now, but they had 6 toes when he had them, and then they just keep breeding, and now the entire island of Key West and Isla Morada both have 6-toed cats.
Ernest Hemingway cats, yeah. They're dumb and they have 6 toes.
And you're not allowed to, like, adopt them or kill them. Like, most of the restaurants have, like, bowls outside a lot of times for the cats and shit like that.
Hey, look at that. Russell made a comment. He was just distracted by the thousands of logs stacked near the brewery.
There was like there's not some sort of like
Wood
construction material shortage. It's all right there by Russell. I just want you all to know. They're hoarding it over there.
There,
Yeah, for the next time everything burns down, they can build again.
Oh my goodness.
Too soon? Too soon? Probably.
They didn't burn down by Russell. But I did learn that during the forest fires last year, Russell's side of the river was pretty good. Like, they
Yeah.
prepared, they were good. But Portland and Oregon side of the river was fucked. So now, all of a sudden, those fucks in Oregon didn't have anywhere to go, so they started invading Russell's area, and they were really mad about it. Like, literally, they put up signs, "Go home, Oregonites."
Are they really?
Yeah.
Is there going to be a civil war against
Yeah, it might
Oregon
be.
and Washington?
It might be.
that'd be more of an interstate war than a civil war.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all the same country still.
There's going to be a border clash. Yeah,
There it is. That's
There we
good.
go.
That's good. Good phrasing. Good phrasing.
Is that like a hoedown or a hootenanny?
maybe. It's a good enough time.
Goddamn Hatfields and McCoys up there.
I will say though, we went. Russell and I had a romantic. I mean, nice time down by the waterfall. But I had like for 15, 20 minutes all by ourselves. It was good.
Did you enjoy it?
It was fun.
Well, at least it was you and Russell.
And I learned about the lady who like fell off the cliff and like slid down the waterfall and killed her and died. That was kind of cool. He showed me the exact spot where she fell. Yeah.
So, how about that beer?
Well, that just turned dark. All right,
We learned lots of stuff.
we're done talking about
was a
that
good trip.
trip now.
It's a good trip.
It's the Surfer Rosa, huh?
It's a beer that doesn't know what it is. It's
a little bit of that.
like a very mild Goza. Flavors are mild. The sourness is mild. Everything's just lacking. Like, I want more of everything.
I kind of respect the difference of it, though. Like, it's something kind of different and weird, and while it's not dedicatedly in one direction or the other, it's not bad. Like, I kind of like drink. I kind of enjoy the drink.
It's a gateway sour.
Oh, yeah.
It's not tart. I'm not getting that puckering up. Though that lime and that sea salt, those things are there, and they're just not as prevalent as you would get in a more intense sour.
Prevalent?
Yeah.
I want more blood orange. I forgot there was blood orange in it, to be honest.
I forgot that,
Yeah.
too. I'll be honest.
Like,
the flavors aren't popping out.
I didn't even notice blood orange. Lime and sea salt I got. I did not notice
Definitely
blood
got
orange.
lime and sea salt.
Did not notice a blood orange. It is still within the year that we're supposed to drink it. It's on the can. Enjoy
Oxbow
within a year.
Brewing, yeah, whenever... I think this is our first entry from Oxbow, I believe.
So, it is what it is. Matt, you're up first.
3 1/4. I'd say it's slightly. I don't know. Since it's so weird, like I don't know that I'd pigeonhole it into any type of style, but it's not objectively bad.
So one thing I'm going to say for me before you score, though, is I don't personally think everything that's on the can is in it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, and that's what I was going with. And I see Farmhouse Ales, and I think, okay, they use some wild yeast. They're doing some experimentation with some stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, they kind of missed on the flavors a little bit. I'm going to go 2.75.
I'm going to agree with John, except go a little lower. I'm going to give it a 2.5.
Okay.
I think because it's lacking in most flavors, and then the blood orange just basically isn't there, I think it has to be a 2.5 for me.
I kind of forgot about that though, so I am
We know.
able to revise it because I kind of got the blood orange. I stood up and panicked. I don't know. I'd still.
Have we done this how many
I
times?
don't normally count.
This is why.
Half the time I don't even get asked.
Yeah,
Yeah. Since the orange and stuff's missing, probably 2.75 instead.
it's 2.75.
I love how he just
Didn't
went.
change the score at all, but it's okay.
No, but now he sounds less dumb.
Does he? Does he?
Only sometimes.
Yeah, alright, so it's okay.
Meh.
Yeah.
Man, hopefully the next beers pick it up a little bit. Otherwise, John sucks at life.
Well, we'll
fine.
see. This one I know what we're in for, so
I feel like you already mouth-felt a bunch of these, though.
I mouthfelt this one for sure.
Bunny, clarification, does conjugations of mouthfeel count?
Good question.
I like the can.
Yeah. Great notion. So, went to Fremont, and I've already described Fremont as it's a great place, but they're also kind of very traditional beer styles. Great Notion was definitely more hype beer. I mean, got all your pastry stouts, you've got all these fruited sours and hazy boys, and they were definitely just two different approaches, both great places, but yeah.
This is the Paradiso by Great Notion Brewing Company. It is a 7.5% tart ale with passion fruit, dragon fruit, and Matt's ever favorite flavor, coconut. Great Notion is out of Portland, Oregon.
I did notice Great Notion uses a lot of coconut. And in almost every beer they had coconut in it.
Matt's favorite.
Yeah. He'll survive. It's okay.
Boo.
Bet this will be Matt's beer of the night.
It will be. It won't be.
I don't know. So far, I haven't found it.
Yeah, not yet.
How funny would that be, though, if you did just, fucking fall in love with this beer?
I mean, I'd say there's 3 more.
Is that what's over? Are they all the same one over there? Are those different?
Yeah, and then I have the macadamics as well.
Okay. I like the color of this. This is a fun color.
Kind of.
It's kind of like somewhere between like
orangish,
a blood orangish, like red ale or something. Like
Ruby grapefruit.
ribby. You're bad at this. It's out of practice.
yeah. See what happens when you leave, John? Smells good.
Ooh, that's tasty.
Yeah, it's tasty.
I am not upset with this at all.
Pretty good, but I do get like a coconutty finish.
What?
A little bit. Not prominent, but I can tell that it's there.
He's looking for it.
No, it's not overwhelmingly so, but
If we didn't tell you coconut, you would have tasted it.
it's slightly noticeable
I mean,
at
it's
the very
there.
end.
It's there.
It is.
Yeah, like I would have picked it up.
I think it's
but,
extremely balanced, extremely tasty.
Yeah, it's one of those like I can tell it's there, but it's not hindering it. Like I can handle this and not like be mad
Fruit
about it.
tartness, not tart for no reason. It's a big fruit tart.
Right.
I do think it would be better without the coconut.
See, I disagree with that. I think they use the coconut as just a rounding out the flavor. It's just a supportive flavor in there.
Kind of like vanilla for Drecker.
I'm just gonna do this.
They
one more
used coconut.
time. So, I'm sorry.
We got some flippers going on over there. I'll get off that screen and go back to the front one.
Even better. I just rounded it out.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Nice hat, by the way.
It's really like you're going for like an apple bottom there, John.
In honor of the beer we're drinking.
Yeah. Great action. I'm a lumberjack officially now.
Did you chop some wood?
I chopped wood.
No, we didn't.
How much wood could John chop wood if John...
I didn't chop wood. I should have. I had the
John doesn't
opportunity.
do labor outside.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I
Like,
don't. Like, sometimes I'll...
John tries to work with this only.
Yeah, that's true. I'm in charge of things.
Flannel? Oh, his brain.
Well, he is a bear. I mean,
I'm not used to... I'm not used to like John's brain getting referenced.
so took the boat out this weekend,
Okay.
and because we got eliminated from our last term of the year, like on Friday. So like, fuck it, Sunday we're taking the boat out. I promised my nephew that was his graduation gift, is I take him and his girlfriend out on the boat. So him and his girlfriend, myself and my mom all went out, had a blast, laughed so much. But we got these new tubes. Braden rode the new one of the new ones, one time and deflated it, so I got to take it back. I'm like, way to go, dumbass. But the other one was this weird one, like, it kind of had an open hole that you sat down in, but you were supposed to have your feet, like, out in front. It was just a weird tube. Him and I get out there and we're riding it.
Would one call it a butthole?
At first we start with both our feet forward, and like the picture shows you're supposed to ride it. Dude, my back was killing me. So I flip around, and I sit backwards, grab the handle that's here, and then reach all the way up and grab the rope, and I'm right. I can't see shit, right? So my entire ride is listening to my nephew go, oh shit, heads up! Like just trying to warn me with oh shits, oh no's, oh boys, and I don't think we stopped laughing we were on that tube for a while too, because we weren't getting tossed off, thank God, because when I did finally get tossed, it hurt like a motherfucker. I'm getting too old for that shit. But we laughed. I have never laughed so hard on a tube in my entire life, and we laughed probably for 10 minutes just riding. My nephew looks at me, we get done, and he goes, oh my God, my abs hurt from laughing. I'm like, that's great. He goes, dude, I want to have a ride like that with my girlfriend. Can send her back out here. So I sent her back out there and took them on kind of a easy ride so they could just goof around, and it was just fun. It was hilarious. They're both getting ready to go off to college. They're going to be freshmen in college at two different schools.
Oh.
So
Never last.
there's a whole lot of like, we're going to try.
Last summer fling. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun to be around just because of like.
He's going to go through pledge week and like, fuck this.
I'm sitting there, he's an athlete, he won't have time.
No, that's good.
But I'm sitting there doing this like, I remember this stage. You're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Oh. Now that we're all back in the same room, it's Tyler's favorite time of the show.
What's up, Liz?
And we're mixing it up a little bit this time. Liz wants to say hi to her Swayze Slushy Sour. I don't know if that's a reference to something that
You're not a meat
we're
anymore.
not privy to, or did you get upgraded or downgraded from meat?
I'd say down.
That's what it is.
Oh, Swayze. No, he puts baby in the corner? Yeah, okay.
Okay, that might be an
I get it,
upgrade.
I get
I'll give
it.
her that.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, good lord. Alright, so the Paradiso. What are we going to score it? It is Matt. No, it's
me,
John
actually.
first.
I when I drank it, I knew it was really good for the first time. It's like I had it on tap, and it was really good. I enjoyed it.
I knew what he was trying to say there, but the words just didn't work.
Everyone else hear Foreigner when he said that? Feels like the first time.
Yep. I enjoyed the beer. It's quite tasty. Definitely something that I would seek out again. I'm going 4 1/4.
It's a solid score.
Yeah.
Solid score. I'm going to give it a 2 point. No. Just be like, solid score. Fuck you.
Yes.
You want all the minute reviews?
Will.
I actually agree with John. It's a 4 1/4. It's a fantastic brew. I think the coconut balances those tart fruit flavors so well. It reminds me of how Drecker uses the vanilla.
Yeah.
Alright, so before I do my dish bitchly duties, Carrie says he's working on a windmill.
You
Oats
still
McGoats.
have to
You have to
score.
score, too.
I know. I can do things in different orders.
Oh, boys.
And then score was, I think the 4 1/4 is probably pretty fair. The first sip of coconut, or first sip, I kind of got more of the coconut. As I drank a little more, it was less prominent. It's well balanced, good flavors. We like Great Notion for a reason. They do good stuff.
Yeah.
There's just some other stuff I had from them that I think I'd pick over this, but this is a solid entry for sure.
So, if you go to Great Notion, they have an app that you can download, and it's a little complicated. It's all about, like, raising up your level, and I think you earn points by, like, ordering beer from them and things like that, which is fine. It's just a fun thing to do. Features a lot of their artwork, which is always fun. But, like, they have releases, like, 3 times a week.
Jesus.
And I was a little sad because on Friday they released a new one that was right up our alley. It was, chocolate and vanilla or some stout, whatever. But I didn't get a chance to go back over and get it. So, really, a little bit sad about that.
So what you're saying is you blew it.
Is that telling us beers that we didn't get? Is that what
Yeah.
just happened?
But they, you can go back, through the app, you can go back and look at everything they have available. They can place the order, and you can place the order, for when you're at their tap room, or they have it delivered to you through DoorDash.
Oh, nice. Hey, by the way, did you join that one super secret club?
I'm going to.
You haven't done it yet?
No, Russell, is it cool? Can you be my freedom person for my super secret club?
Can you be his proxy?
Yeah. Trusty. The name of it, they call it a trusty.
Can you be his proxy?
Because you trusty him with your package?
Yes.
Ah!
He's going to get my package
Monthly.
quarterly.
Quarterly.
Yeah, don't go overboard. I'm not.
Speaking of Russell, he does confirm that, yes, that was a reference to your moment. Also, it's probably about that time where I'm imagining Russell's going to have to be bouncing off here pretty shortly.
Yeah.
Do you imagine Russell a lot?
Not oftenly.
But sometimes.
Yeah, he's
But
not
that's what
saying
He
no!
says, I suppose, as far as being your package man.
All right, you be my package man.
Package handler.
Yes, yes. Well, I mean, I bought so many of the. Well, it didn't help. Like, I picked out like 3 or 4 different barrel-aged beers at Freedom. Which, number one, I'm super happy that on a Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m., there's an hour-long wait to eat there.
That's kind of badass.
Yeah, totally badass. Hood River, amazing town. The river itself is just gorgeous. And they were like overlooking the river. So
West side.
yeah, really, really awesome place to go. And like I picked out 3 or 4 barrel age, and the person working there, she was, cute redhead. And I go, hey, what other ones should I buy? And she's like, well, these are my favorites, which are obviously ones I hadn't picked out yet because she's really good at her job. And I go,
She saw sucker on your forehead?
oh, yeah, 100%. and so I was like, okay, I'm going to have you just spend my money. And she did. And it was good. But honestly, I didn't spend that much. I got like
Your stack of free beers.
10 or 11 beers. Well, once again, though, 10 or 11 beers, plus I paid for Russell and mine's tap draft, and I bought a beanie and the awesome pin up there. I spent like $120.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Really good deal. So, yeah. But she was just like, so you want to be part of our secret barrel club? I'm like, well, I'm from Indiana. She's like, do you have someone who lives out here? I'm like, I do.
He's sitting right
Right
there.
Yeah. So yeah, I earned a way into the secret barrel club. I just got to pay the $120 every quarter.
A month?
A quarter.
Oh, I thought...
It's a quarter. I almost said a month, but it's every
I
quarter.
was like, damn!
But you get 12 beers for that.
No, a quarter, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
A month.
That's a little bit, yeah.
Alright, so our last beer of hour number 1 is going to be from Varietal Beer Company, the Celestial Mantra Double IPA. This is coming in at... Motherfuckers, it better be on here. 9% ABV.
Nice.
It's their experimental double IPA.
So it's still in college?
I get it.
I get it.
Because you experiment in college.
Yeah. Wait.
John's like, yeah, just college.
Yeah, I agree with that, says John.
Yeah. Just in college.
As John's sitting here.
I mean, it's an IPA.
Very hazy.
Damn it. Thought we were going to get away
But
without a
at
hazy.
the same time, it is a double. The malt bill's higher. You're going to end up a little hazier a lot of times.
I was a little afraid of this one before we popped it open seeing on the pre-show pick, but this is
very pleasant.
quite a bit tamer than I was anticipating.
Oh, the full name, I think, is Weed Wolf Celestial Mantra.
Weed Wolf.
Because it just says Celestial Mantra here, but when you look...
Weed Wolf. Hey, Tyler, how's that mouthfeel?
Pillowy.
Yeah.
Very, very pillowy. That mouthfeel is very pillowy.
Mouthfeel.
That's like I said, I know the double, like I said, has the higher malt bill on it, but that's a lot less dank than I was expecting.
Especially when the words Weed Wolf are on the can.
Yeah.
I almost wish the hops were just a little bit more prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a fantastic drinking beer, but like flavor wise, it could pop more.
It's a fantastic drinking beer. Now, as like a washing your hands beer or, something like that, maybe not as great.
Yeah. I hate him sometimes. No, all the time.
That's really some of his best work right there.
Yeah.
It's a low bar.
Come on, that was good.
Was it?
I had to think of that one quick. Come on. I haven't thought that fast all day.
It shows.
My dad. Dude, you don't understand. I've been struggling today.
Yeah.
Good to see you're not anymore.
Hey, I've been doing great during the show, thank you. But...
Oh, Russell is saying that he has got to go. I called that a couple minutes early, but pretty appropriately. He's got to hit some green and grab some hops. I'm guessing he's going to punch the grass.
Or he's going to go smoke.
Bye, Russell.
That's what I do.
Hey, we also, I'm making us do a Two Beerded Guys trip to Portland.
You paying for it?
I'll figure it out. We have a place to stay, so...
The place to stay is the cheap part!
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
I need Ben's Delta benefits to kick in so he can throw me something.
There we go. But we're going to make that because...
All those Tuesdays had to pay for something.
Because if we're in Portland also, that's a 2-hour trip to Elsong. To Eugene.
I mean, I'm game for Elsong anytime.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go to Eugene, can we do it in the fall so we can go see a Ducks game while we're over there?
It's fine.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it'd be fun. I would like to go to a sporting event.
And it's football, so that's the sporting event you like the most.
Yeah.
And it's the Ducks,
And
who
it's
are
the
always
Ducks, who
fun.
are always good, yeah.
And their uniforms alone are worth going.
Man,
Yeah, see?
I'm in.
Look at me go. Alright, anyway. Celestial Mantra. I wish there was a little more hop flavor. It's a very balanced beer. It's not that it's dropped out. There's nothing missing. It's still exactly what it was supposed to be. It's just not quite as
Subtle.
hop forward as I'd like. But overall, it's still a very, very good beer.
Yeah. It's like, you're very good. I just wish there was more. It's a compliment.
Nobody ever asked me for that.
The one wants more, Tyler.
He's right.
He's abrasive.
I wish he wasn't right. No, fuck that. I love being abrasive.
Oh, shit.
Matt, what do you think of it?
I don't know. I feel like tonight's so far been a night of majorly just like slightly above average. I'm gonna stick with that with this. Like, I appreciate this because not being the hop head, this one's a lot smoother drinking than I was expecting it to be. But I agree there could be a little more flavor or a little more hop stuff in here just to get a little extra zazz. But it's really drinkable. I'd go 3.5.
Oh, nice. I mean, I was just asking to talk about the beer, but I mean, I'll take your score too. I'll go 3.5 as well.
That's where I was gonna be.
Yeah.
It's good. I just wish there was more. Yeah. If it popped, it'd be probably 4 higher.
Exactly. I think it just needs that little bit more. A little bit more. Little something.
Something.
Like Snoop Dogg, like pop it while it's hot. Let's drop it like it's
Actually,
hot.
that was...
Yep.
Anyway.
Got that one.
He needs to hit more buttons.
I mean, you do say pop it like it's hot in
Can
the
you hit
song,
more
so
buttons?
you're fine.
I can hit a whole bunch real quick. Wait.
It works. All right, guys, that's the end of hour number 1. We will come back stronger in hour number 2,
Yeah, you guys
hopefully.
gotta give me funnier shit to work with.
Or we'll just be, drunker. So, maybe that'll help.
Either way, yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to hour number 1. We'll be back in a couple minutes. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning back in. We missed you last week on our normal show. We still had fun on our live, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Although Russell was on, which made it worth it.
Yeah, last week we only had like an hour, and then Tyler and I had to drink bourbon afterwards.
Yeah, it was
just
rough.
to fill the void.
It was rough. We had to drink bourbon.
Could have watched a movie, but it's okay.
We'll be right back!
John and off-screen man, bushy beards and nothing hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
Yes, we are.
I timed that perfectly.
We are Two Bearded Guys.
Are we?
We are.
Because that's what the song just said.
What are we?
The Two Bearded Guys.
Two Bearded Guys.
Oh, yes, they are.
And nobody can say it better than Tommy Icarus, the creator and singer of Hour 2's theme song.
The Hour 2 dark theme.
Dark theme.
Dark theme. It's like when you have an app and it's got light mode and dark mode. Light mode is Hour 1, dark mode Hour 2. That would work so much better if we weren't drinking IPA.
Or Hour 1.
Yeah.
Hour 1's the normal browser, and Hour 2's incognito.
Incognito mode. And why would you use incognito mode? I don't understand.
For porn.
Because Tyler's at work.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to come up with something clever there?
I don't know. I know you went right where I wanted you to. It's good.
Did I?
You drilled down deep, buddy.
All right.
True.
All right, so our next beer, the first beer of hour number 2, is Seattle Earth, because beer matters. This is another Fremont Brewing.
What's that say at the bottom?
I'm getting there, bitch.
I just want to know.
This is Livewire IPA brewery only release.
Yes.
It is
No Tavor on that bitch.
It is a 7.6% IPA, only able to be purchased at the brewery, and supposedly it is supposed to be a traditional West Coast IPA. I'm so happy.
Supposedly.
Oh, yeah, it is.
We've got a Tony Soprano on. I thought Gandolfini didn't make it.
What up, Soprano?
It just faded to black.
No, like IRL, James Gandolfini stamped his ticket, right?
Did he?
Yeah, like a few years ago.
I don't know.
I'm 90% certain about that. Maybe 95.
I have to look.
I believe you.
Actually, I do. I think he's right.
And it kind of looks like it's doing the emoji, but maybe like the girl version, and that's got a male symbol beside
Here you
it.
go.
I'm confused by your strategy, Tony.
He did 2013.
Maybe that's just what he wanted you to think.
Carrie Davis, I have 2 beers for you guys to try on a show. Let me know when I can get them to you.
Right now. No.
Yeah, come on over.
Come on over. Come on over. Sorry.
No. I'll rub your nose in it.
Please.
No.
This is too much fun. Oh, look at the color.
Yeah.
It's so clear.
And it's so clear.
I'm so happy.
It looks like a Pilsner.
Right?
Oh, yep, that's more old.
I don't even want to drink it yet.
It's going to be a lot less of a score for me and more for Tyler.
Drink it yet. I just want to look at it.
That means it's a really good one.
I just want to caress it.
Oh.
Oh,
That said, though, this still isn't abhorrently
Oh.
the nose is
like,
fantastic.
piney, but it's still more than I would personally care
Still haven't
for.
even tasted it yet.
That's what it is.
I haven't had one of these in a while.
Yeah. And honestly, it's for a very piney, really well done West Coast IPA. It's not that.
It could be more. I
Yeah.
could use a little more piney, a little more resin.
Yeah.
This is pretty manageable considering, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, it is. There's nothing else you're going to find.
Nope.
The mouthfeel is astringent,
Yep.
drying, bubbly.
Yes. All of the above.
The flavor
Look at
is
that pine in there.
the flavor is piney with a little resiny. Not overly dank.
No, it actually a little bit of softness to it.
I don't get so much softness, but I get where you're coming from because it's not as much. I think it's just not as much as you're expecting.
Yeah.
Where do you get that softness, John? From the mouthfeel?
The mouthfeel.
My belly.
Tee that up, man.
I couldn't drink much of that, but
Oh,
it is really good. It's just, whoa.
I could drink this often
Yeah, I know you
and
could.
in large quantities.
We tried it once again on tap, and I was just like, oh, Tyler will like this.
This takes me to what I
have that same look on your. You look like you re-tap back at that where you had this like look on your face that.
I was picturing the exact moment that happened because the other people I was with don't like West Coast IPAs.
I'll call it your bedroom eyes that you had there.
He looks at me with those a lot. So this takes me back to when I first started drinking craft beer. Some of my very first craft beers were overly hopped, just hop bomb IPAs.
Yeah.
And I fell in love. Hop Slam was one of my very first true craft beers. So I guess when you start drinking craft beer with Hop Slam,
yeah,
you're either going to stop drinking craft beer or you're going to drink a lot more like it.
One or the other. If you start drinking craft beer with Hop Slam, fuck.
I basically was a Coors Light guy until my buddy was like, hey, Hop Slam came out and we bought all of it at the liquor store. And him and his buddies every year, the first order that would come in, they would buy it all. Every 6-pack, those mini kegs they used to do them in, which they don't anymore. Every single thing, they used to do full cases of it. It would be a tower in their apartment of it.
Which is Hop Slam.
And the prices weren't as absurd as they are now yet. It was still expensive, but not like it is now. And it was just, we'd go over there and we'd party for like 2 weeks and just drink nothing but Hop Slam. So you'd get fucked up for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. And this goes back to like, Fremont was just more traditional in their beer styles. That's what they did.
Fremont reminds me of Scarlet Lane.
Okay.
In that we make traditional beer. Every once in a while we might do something just to do it, just to show we can.
Yeah.
But we stick to traditional. And that's kind of, now I'm not saying quality's as good. Like, I love Scarlet Lane to death, but I think Fremont makes a better beer.
Yeah.
Especially overall. Like, on average, every beer is going to just come out well. You know? So, you know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that style, that we're making traditional beer.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I fell in love with Scarlet Lane, too.
Yeah. You're not gonna, like, if you're not a hoppy West Coast guy, like, you're not gonna love this beer because it is 100% what it is.
I'm so glad I'm drinking out of this glass right now, where it's Wild Thing Vaughn as a hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is tasty. I'm guessing.
Awesome can label.
I'm guessing Matt's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Like score wise. I'll go first since I was supposed to go first last time, but Matt skipped me. Man. I'm trying to score it based on the beer. The problem is, here in Indiana, and even through Tavor, we have not been able to get traditional IPAs hardly at all. Which is why, dude, when I had Liftoff the other day, I thought it was one of the best beers I'd had in years. Yeah. And it was just because, and Liftoff's a good beer.
It is a good beer.
It is not as good as what went through my head.
Right.
But it'd been so long since I'd had anything in like a traditional style.
I think I have a half cycle.
No. But it'd been so long since I'd had anything in that style that I just kind of was like, this is amazing. Then I'm like, wait, no. I mean, it's good, but no. So I'm trying to balance right now. I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm going to give it a 4.75.
All right.
It's one of my favorite IPAs I've had in a while.
John, I'll defer.
No, it's all you, buddy.
No, I just mean, like, I'll go last.
Nope, it's all you, buddy.
I want to poo-poo the
This is the way
here.
we go. This is the way we go.
All right, so I'm not going to rate this over the coals. I don't think as bad as what Tyler was expecting, but I definitely am. This is personal bias here. Like, I'm not as big a fan of this. It is well done. It's well crafted. It's got a good flavor to it, but it is that more traditional West Coast. It's just not my bag.
Thank you. You're welcome, buddy.
I'm gonna go a 3.5 for my traditional IPA guys because that's personal. It's strictly personal. It's not the quality. It's not the reflection of the beer. That's just a me. I will never seek that beer out, so I would not go 4 or above. And
why did your guest not come?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, man. Like,
I think asking the 21-year-old who likes fruity stuff,
she'd probably do better than him.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to respect the beer for what it is. It's not my style. However, for the style that I don't enjoy, this was done really, really well. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm going to give it the top score I can give it without being like my own personal favorite. So it's a 4.5 for me.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Way to be subjective, not objective.
That's 4.25.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, man.
Like it's
Nah, I'm just giving you shit. No, I understand.
Sorry, I spoke my truth.
As soon as we drank it, as soon as I opened the can, I knew there was no way in hell Matt would drink it.
yeah, we know.
Like on a normal basis.
Yeah,
like,
no, like I said, for what it is, that was.
honestly, you gave it a better score than I thought it would.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really I think compared to what you were projecting, I did better than what you would have thought I was going to. But
Yeah.
that's as high as I can get something like that going. Like it's kind of it's something like a Pilsner. I can only go so high. I can only go so high on the West Coast, just personally.
It's really good. They nailed the shit out of that.
Did you watch?
Maybe.
Nice.
So
Matt just rolled his
I don't
eyes.
I'm like, I don't have a button for that.
I don't know if there's a.
I like their can
There's
art.
something I want to talk to you guys about, but I don't know if on air is the way to do it. But I found out
Are you
that
finally coming out, John?
no, like
We came out a long time ago.
yeah, we're married. You know this.
I know your work wise.
If you go to
Yeah,
I'll tell you
work
later. It's
wise.
fine, it's fine. No, I'm gonna tell you now. So if you go to a place like Portland, and you're looking for some like fun adult sophisticated sort of stuff, if the place advertises itself as a lingerie model place, that's a little bit different than what it advertises itself as.
Did they forget the lingerie?
And I didn't go by
Did you
any
not model?
means.
Liar.
But no, I didn't actually. But evidently,
Then how do you know?
Because I was reading about stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because he knows people out there, man.
I was reading about stuff, and like evidently, it's like you go there, and like
Do they put you in lingerie?
no, but evidently, like they advertise themselves. Well, whatever your fantasy is, we'll make it come true. But it's like a self-service type of place. So you take care of yourself while they do whatever you want them to do in front of you.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
I think
No!
Yeah.
No!
kind of go ahead and just move on to that next beer, John.
I don't think I'd be comfortable there.
It'd be a little weird.
Like, I'm not white bread, but, like, that's crossing a threshold for me.
It's a little weird.
wrong.
I didn't go.
He wouldn't come within 10 feet of the building.
White bread.
You might get me to walk in the door, and as soon as I saw the very first thing, I'd be like, all right, that's right, see it.
Yeah.
like,
They like whatever your fantasies are will make it come true. And
Like,
it's
dude, I'm not sitting in that chair that last guy was in.
Yeah. Just you see somebody leave and they sit you down. No! I know what just happened there. No! Somebody at least give me a toilet bowl.
I'm glad you guys picked up the whole self-service
hey,
thing.
Toilet bowl cover. I need one of those. For this.
Yeah, the little.
I need one of those paper disposable covers.
Evidently, if Shay was here, maybe Shay could confirm. But whatever.
Carrie says, "Damn, I do miss Seattle."
Yeah.
Seattle's
a very Seattle's a unique, a weird, a wonderful, beautiful, weird place. Like, if you're right-leaning at all, you're not going to enjoy Seattle.
Well, no.
No, number
They
one.
did have a block
It's
that was
super hippie. They do have a little bit more homeless than what post-COVID than pre-COVID, I guess. But homeless are everywhere. A little scary. We were actually walking to the Pike Place Market, and dude, he dropped like a protein bar in the street, and then as he bent down and picked it up, he just fell and collapsed in the street and just laid there.
shit.
It was like, hello, are you okay, dude? We found a guy's wallet at a Great Steak Burger.
Took all the money.
Thought about it, but it was only $90. So.
Only enough to just be a reward.
But
here,
we
here's
actually
what I
tracked him
found.
down,
Nice.
because he was a doctor, and he had his medical card in there.
Shit.
He had all this shit in there.
Shit that people could fuck with his life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so it took us 10 minutes to track him down. We called the
I'm having way too much fun.
we called the hospital network that he was a part of, and we called the doctor on duty on call, and she was like, "We don't know him, but he is part of our network." And then they called him and they connected us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it took us 10 minutes, but we found him and got his wallet back to him. That was fun.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, nice
And he
to
gave us
pause the
$20
account
for it.
there.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He pulled $20 out of his wallet and gave it to us.
No, that definitely could have fucked with his shit. Like, that's a...
Oh, and
That's an
question for you.
important documentation he can't be
No,
losing.
it was. And his museum cards, too, by the way.
Those are
Those are
different.
important. And his Olive Garden card. He had that in there, too.
They have an Olive Garden
I
card?
thought you were going to say his weird
super rich
prescription
doctor
card.
dude said it. My question for you, okay? So we're leaving Great State Burger, which once again the best burger in the state of Washington that I had. And they had like free donuts, right? So we grabbed it, each of us, me and Nate.
I
Hopefully
already
Nate's
know
watching.
where this is fucking
So we
going.
grabbed a donut.
You told me.
And we walk outside, and this homeless dude came up, begging for help. And, like, I just gave him my free donut. Like, hopefully that was okay.
He doesn't know it was free.
Well, I told him they were right there, you can grab one himself, but I gave him mine. I was just kind of mad about it because I really wanted it. But I gave him... And then my buddy Nate, who we found the wallet, we split the $20, $10 each. He gave him the $10. I kept my $10.
So instead of giving him your free money you got,
Yeah, I gave him the free donut I got.
you know, the thing he might have been able to use for things like sex money and
I
and
would
sex,
dare
drugs, and
say
hookers.
that John gave the thing that was more important to him at that
Thank
point.
you.
No, because he could have got more. He could have got more for that $10 than he could have for just that donut.
Depends on the donut.
I mean, it was jelly filled.
I mean, God damn it! All right,
No, wait, did that one hit you in the hurts there, Skyler? Like, oh, jelly filled? Yeah.
no, I don't like jelly filled donuts.
Yeah, no one really should.
I've had some that are good, but in general, that's not what I go for. I'm a cake donut guy.
I like the regular glazed.
That's fair. All right, so this
Cran
is.
filled.
We have two Old Rasputins that we will be drinking today. This is the 2017 bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout. It's the XX. This is their bourbon barrel aged. It's 2017. The other one we'll drink is a rye barrel aged from 2019.
Came in a nifty little set with a couple glasses.
Shout out Myers during
Yeah.
the holidays.
You find
Gift
these out around
package.
Christmas time. I got
Dude,
these
in all
last
fairness,
Christmas.
Meyer gift packages around Christmas are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, pretty good.
And usually very well priced.
Yeah. Well, this is probably, what, $20?
30, I
I
think.
think
Maybe
it's probably
30?
30-ish or something.
I think
Yeah,
it
So
was
that's
terrible.
$15 a bomber plus a couple glasses?
Yeah, it was like $25-30 because I bought one as like a gift for my brother, and Brett and I drank both of them, and we did an Instagram live over it. We did an Instagram live over it at Christmas, had a fucking blast.
Yeah, we've been selling these for like an extra 6 months. Like,
And then
on
I
top
text-
of their like year to 2 years.
Because I texted you guys about it
did.
and told Matt where to find one, and Matt went and fucking go.
Yep,
for
he
it.
brought one over. So.
Don't threaten me though, Rasputin.
Especially 22-ounce bombers.
And barrel aged. Like,
Yeah.
Old Rasputin in general, it's just good. But
4 years old.
right. Good job.
The nose on his face.
You know the last time I drank Old Rasputin?
On the show.
Did we drink it?
We've had one on the show.
We've had at least one
Also,
or so.
drank it while I was watching Chernobyl, the HBO show. Thought it was appropriate.
Cheers.
It was a great show, by the way.
It is a great show. This is incredibly
finished it.
smooth now.
Oh, that is smooth and creamy.
This is just dark brown water.
That is smooth.
It is.
That is
I want to say it's too thin, but it's not quite. It's thinner, but it's got enough.
Old Rasputin's always thin. I mean,
Yeah.
that is good. That barrel comes through at the end, especially with a bigger gulp, but it comes through at the end. Very chocolatey.
Yeah.
Very chocolately.
Sometimes I wonder with these big Russians, some of them go charcoal and stuff, and I don't get that from this. It's not bitter. It's not charcoal. It's not super roasty like that.
This is
It is
chocolate.
more chocolatey.
This is chocolate.
it's more like chocolate syrup, than like a
A little bit.
than like chocolate chunks, like a bittersweet chocolate or anything like that, where you normally get I think more of that char like you're talking about.
This reminds me of some of the Sochati chocolate that we tried.
Oh yeah. Do you ever bring any more of those?
I do still have them. I just forgot to bring them. I've saved hers. I set her aside one.
Cool.
No, I actually remembered to do it. I just forgot to bring it.
That's fair.
Ooh, Carrie has some more comments. It says, Hour 2 Boulevard Bourbon Barrel Quad. That sounds
Oh,
pretty
one of the
good.
best beers we had on the show was the 38-year blend.
And that was before we.
No.
Oh,
That was really good.
that was such a great Secret Santa gift.
I know. That was
I'm
awesome.
so glad I got you
I
that.
appreciate that.
And he also says that he really likes the Tarnished Hollow Brewing Company logo. That he thinks that's a neat design, which I would concur.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, we need to talk to him more about some more designs.
Oh, absolutely.
Design stuff.
I keep forgetting our camera is actually sitting on one of my Secret Santa gifts from that.
Oh
year.
yeah, it is. It is.
I just now realized
Little
it.
Yetis. Oh, and the
The Yeti or the Yeti koozie.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's a Yeti koozie. I could have used it. Oh, that would have been nice.
I've been sitting here the entire.
Dude, that would have been nice for the 4th of July.
Sure would have.
As hot as that shit was, that beer was going warm quick.
Yeah, it's too fast as you were drinking it.
Oh, and Kevin just jumped on too. What's up, Kevin?
Kevin.
Whoa!
Says,
How
hi
was-
guys.
Hey, did the wife ever get out of the garage?
Did you lock
Yeah,
her
I
in
think
there?
so. I think so.
No, the garage. He was camping. She was supposed to come out to join. She went to leave the garage, and it went up a foot and got stuck. So I didn't. I was busy when I was reading the post. I don't know if in the post it said that she ended up getting out or not.
Did you find the little wedge that you put in the track? Oh, he says yes. I'm not sure if it's to the wedge in the track or that she got
No,
out.
that was too fast. Good. I was worried because I think you posted like when I was in it. I was either on the boat that day or I was coaching. It was one of those days, and I remember like reading part of it, going, "I'm busy, but I hope she got out."
I cared enough to follow up, and oh yeah, she did get out.
I
And
just
they're
followed up.
enjoying their weekend.
I just followed up.
Yeah, well,
First thing I thought of.
you did. That's right. That's right.
Come on now.
And he washed his work truck today and waxed it.
Wax on,
Wax
off.
Who waxed off? Tyler waxed off.
Not in Seattle, I wouldn't. Not at that
Only
place.
incognito mode though.
I appreciate both of that. That's fun.
Paint the fence.
I wish you could have seen that. It's a little hard. That's fantastic.
Especially
The things you miss off screen.
Camera was on sand the deck.
Especially for you, because you can always see like when he gets so high. So it has to be hilarious for you when all of a sudden you see the hand like pop up.
Kevin said, "Yeah, the Springs book that will do it on a garage."
Oh,
door.
yeah, it will. And those things are heavy as
9
shit.
times out of 9, that will stop it.
Alright, so back to this beer though. Not that I don't like watching Matt wax on, wax off back there, but
Self-serve.
self-serve. We're all your dreams.
Stop waxing off, Matt.
Which one is it, John?
Stop waxing off.
This
You
beer,
gotta wax on before you wax off.
like I like Old Rasputin. Like I always have.
Yeah.
I think people don't give it enough credit
For
anymore.
a large, mass-produced...
And I don't think people give it the credit it deserves anymore. I really don't.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
I think people have gotten onto the mass market's bad.
Yeah.
And so Old Rasputin doesn't get the credit it deserves, which is funny because they all buy it every year and put it in their fridge,
Right.
but they won't admit it or talk about it. I think this beer is, it's set for a while, it's bourbon barrel aged, it's great fucking beer.
Yeah.
But it is tasty as shit.
It is.
Smooth, high ABV, I forget what it was, did I say? 11%.
So, okay.
I don't get 11 while drinking it. Like
No.
with the
No, I would
bourbon,
not have guessed.
with the bourbon, you know it's at least like
9.
8, 9.
Yeah.
But I would have never guessed double digits, not in a million years.
Well, standard it's 10 before barrels,
But
I mean, if you know that, but
Yeah.
drinking wise, like if you drank this blind and didn't know it was Old Rasputin barrel aged,
yeah, if this was
Yeah,
a blind
I
taste
wouldn't-
test, I would have had no idea that was 11.
yeah, I wouldn't guess 11. But knowing just on GP that's Old Rasp, I know it
Yeah.
has to be double digits.
And I'm pretty good at guessing ABVs, and I wouldn't guess that's 11.
Who goes first time?
Yeah, because you're an alcoholic. If you remember that proclamation on Saturday that we were told.
You-
It's me?
yeah.
By definition, we're all alcoholics, so...
Oh,
It was just more of like a blurt. It was like, oh, well, okay.
Matt and I were just thrown under the fucking bus by Savage.
Actually, it wasn't Savage. It was Kirsten.
Oh, it was Kirsten.
He
Wasn't
doesn't
it?
even know you!
That's what made it funny.
That's what made it, because, I mean, she wasn't wrong, I guess. But
She
it's
was
the first night that
hilarious.
she met it. She's like, well, I'm not an alcoholic like you guys.
So she's a massive introvert that Savage has been trying to get
Extroverted.
to do things, and she finally got her to come out with fucking me, Chris, and Matt.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Well, Chris left after the first.
After both Scorpion Bowls.
Did he stay for both?
He did.
All right,
Because he
that's
said he was
right.
going to drink one and leave,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then one
that's
came
right.
out, and then he helped us with it.
So,
Convenient.
but she hung out, and it was funny because I looked at Savage. I go, I think she's loving this. She's like, why? And I go, because she's on her bingo card right now, going check, check, check. She has bingo like 8 ways, and right now, next time you ask her to go out, she could be like, I get 1 week for every bingo, and I got like 8 this time. So I got a month or 2 before I have to go back out.
Yeah.
But she seemed to have fun. She's down for more Kumas. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Savage, like, can I add her to the Kumas Coma Club? And we're like, sure.
Sure.
Just don't call it the KKK like she started to, and, it's fine.
KKC.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
We're like KKC Savage. KKC.
It's savage. It's fine. It's what she does.
Oh, Turner Charlotte Brewing Company just spoke up. What's
What's up, buddy?
Brendan!
He says, Carrie, that is the best unpaid advertising ever. Well, we're going to have to change that. Only cost me 2 pint glasses and 2 teas. Yeah, thanks. I got none of those.
Yeah, you got 1 more month of free. Wink.
We got a 3rd glass and a 3rd tea. Maybe we'll start talking.
Yeah, so I can get the glass and John can get the tea. Like,
it's fine.
I didn't get anything yet. Screw you guys. I'm going to start my own show. It's going to have blackjack and strippers.
our show's canceled. We're going to that one.
Man, hookers and blow, baby. Let's go.
Clearly, you guys don't watch Futurama.
I do.
No,
Okay.
I did not get that one.
Before you guys score, can I ask you a question on this beer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so just because Tyler had a profession of love for Old Rasputin, which I did not realize that you had.
Oh, yeah.
Old Rasputin is very near and dear to me. Is the one that I really got hooked on the stouts with in college because it was one of those, like you said, it was kind of a major distribution one. So it was a little easier to find. And it was high ABV, so this is one that really appealed to me on a lot of levels. But getting used to that flavor that I got in the standard one, drinking this one being so much smoother, probably due to a lot just to sitting there and aging, I'm a little like almost sad that it's not a more like robust flavor. Like it's tamed out a lot. Which if you want that smooth drinking,
It's impossible to play.
no. I'm saying like, I appreciate it because it's smooth, but at the same point, like when I drink barrel aged stuff, and John's seen me at the barrel aged tents, like I like me some good, like you gotta chew that shit, like you gotta barrel age, like. This is really good.
He's doing a really poor job of explaining this, but I know where he's coming from.
Like, I get what he's saying. I'm just saying, you can't please this man.
No, it's really good. It's really smooth. So, like, if you want, like, I appreciate it for what it is, but I could also enjoy it, like, if it was less smooth, if there's more.
This is our
pronounced flavor.
style. We're really picky with our style.
I love this style.
So what are you going to give it?
I'm giving it a 4 1/4, and it's your first, but you baited me into that, damn it.
I did. And I was going to go 4 1/4.
Kevin says, "Can I be on Matt's show?" Yes, Kevin. If I ever get blackjack and hookers, you're welcome to come.
Phrasing. 4
Self-service, baby. Self-service.
You're up.
4 1/4.
I'm going to go a 4 1/4 as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not that I dislike it. It's just like if I were to like tweak it to make it more my flavor preferential, I would like a little more robust flavor.
See, I don't
I want
want
more body.
See, I don't want more barrel. I want more body.
I want more body.
If I'm being picky, I want more body.
Yeah.
I want that shit thick like me.
It's really, like, for a mass
That's
market
a thick
beer,
stuff.
this is amazing, but yeah, I want more body.
Do we want to rinse before we get to the second one, or just go ahead and go in for it?
I'm going to pee, though.
Ah,
I know.
was that the back of his head?
No, off the middle of the cap. Yeah. That was a hell of a shot. I'll take that any day.
Oh shoot.
Phrasing.
Carrie says you both always want more body. They put body.
Dude, I want more booty, too. Let's be honest. I'm an ass man. One of my favorite things I've seen lately, and it's on TikTok a lot, but I've also seen it on SportsCenter and everything else. It's just been funny.
Is it a bunch of booties?
No.
What's your segue then, man?
It's
Speaking of booties, it's not on ESPN.
it's these guys, they'll be like in the outfield, like watching the game, whatever, and they'll be recording like an outfielder. And they'll be like, number 23! And it'll be like college play. They've done it a lot with like college players and even some pros. And if it's pros, they'll be like, Harper! Like Bryce Harper. Right hand, ass, left hand, tits! And like asking if their ass met or tits. Boom guys. And literally, you'll see like these players like trying not to turn around, and all of a sudden you'll see like a glove like shoot up the air real quick. One of the MLB players that they asked literally like looked around and was like, man, I can't, you're recording me, I can't answer. And they turned around and he goes, "We're still recording, but we're asking you again." And he literally stands there, turns back, and goes, "Fuck it, I'm both." And you hear him, and it's just.
So
It's been one of my favorite trends lately. Is these guys hollering at baseball players, asking them to raise a hand for if they're ass or boom man.
okay. And which hand is which?
It depends on who's yelling it. They always say they're like right hand ass, left hand tits, and I'm like, shit, I'm an ass man. I'm absolutely an ass man.
At first,
I
you're
like
talking about
boobs.
some kind of like Twister game of Macarena where they're like trying to get him to dance the outfit
Oh
or
no,
something. Like,
they're just asking if they're ass or tits.
I mean, I got that after I heard the story,
Yeah.
but at first, like right hand ass, left hand, like.
Oh, that'd be even fun. You see outfielders start dancing.
I like that. And also, as we get into the last beer, we should probably think about one more.
Oh yeah, I figured we would.
Yeah, I just realized it's only 8:34.
There's really no Fremont beer over here, so.
That's an astute observation.
You broke me.
I feel like John's gonna be like the next 4 episodes are gonna be nothing but Seattle beers. Everything else can wait.
It's gonna be a little bit, yeah.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have to put a leash on him.
We're gonna get pub beer next week, hopefully.
As long as I'm getting more Freedom every time, I don't give a fuck. If the next 4 weeks of sours are Freedoms, yeah, Tyler ain't gonna say no.
Yeah.
For one, it's sours.
And I actually have a couple more Freedoms coming.
Nice.
There's like a Mexican lager and another
Nice.
lager.
For one, they're traditional sours. They're not the bullshits.
Yes. Not fruity shit.
And we know my love affair with traditional sours.
We know my not love affair with traditional sours.
Hey, there's been a couple lately that you liked. He gave like a 4.5 to that one. You remember what one I'm talking
I
about?
think that was a traditional.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah?
I feel like it, yeah.
Yeah, it was that one traditional sour that we all fucking loved. Our guest, Matt, you, me.
Yeah. I know which one you're
We'll
talking
check the tape on that one. That'll ring a bell.
Alright, so this is a 11.9%,
9.
which is literally the whole reason I put it second.
I'm getting better.
This is the 2019 Rye Whiskey Barrel Aged Old
Okay.
Rasputin, XXII, from 2019. As always, I'm so excited. I'm in a good mood.
Good.
I'm in a good mood. My nap hit me well.
That's just not kicking in, huh? Bottom half hour, too. Tyler's nap's kicking in.
Yeah.
Alright, so, with this,
What was the,
I'm
what-
excited to hear what Matt says, because Matt's not a rye guy.
Yeah, I'm
So I'm interested to see Matt's comparisons, because I have had this before. Now, what's funny, though, is when I had the other one 6 months ago, there was still a little more bite to it.
Okay.
So it smoothed out. I'm curious.
Smooth out.
Now, this one had a lot more bite, and that's why, if I remember right, Brett and I both like this one better. But I'm curious
So
to
what
see...
I was saying on the last beer does make sense.
No, this one also had more flavor just in general.
Yeah.
But Brett... No, actually, I think Brett liked the bourbon. I like this one better.
I would preface that I've had some other beers that have been rye barrel aged, and it really seems to depend on the beer itself or how it worked out.
That's
If it's got that,
It breaks down quick, and I want the aroma.
if it's got the like I said, that more robust flavor or that bouquet of the rye, I can handle that. It's more if it just gets the rye burn, just because then like heartburn wise, I can't take it. That's the whole reason why I really don't do rye
That's fair.
whiskey. So that the same thing applies to the beers. If they're done where I don't get the burn,
God, you can smell
like
the
'em.
hell out of that now.
I can smell it
Yeah.
over here behind the monitors.
That makes my day.
Yeah, that's actually well done. Good job, buddy.
With the rye, especially rye, a stout, it's going to break down relatively quickly anyways. It gives the ability to get that aroma just out there. Fuck, damn, I nailed that. I'm not right that often.
Yeah.
It's the nap. What are you looking for?
So what our next beer is?
He hadn't even tasted the
Jonathan tastes it. He's already on there. He's like, yeah, fuck, that's free him.
God, that nose is absurd.
Very good.
That smells very, very good. Patented Smolar Swirl.
Smaller.
Thin,
Engage.
thin like the last one,
Yeah.
which we expected.
I'm not. Yeah, it's mass produced. In order to mass produce something like you can imperial stout, it's got to be thinner.
Spicy. spicy.
Yeah, that's that rye spice.
Yep.
But not.
It's not knock you on your ass
Yeah.
spice. You're not mad at it spice. It's just that's the first flavor you notice compared to the chocolate last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. but
Now the
it's-
chocolate's coming through on the back, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, this is much more like subtle on that rye spice, where it's just kind of more like a little bit of a lip tingle and kind of like a spice cake spice up front.
Yeah, you can tell
And
it's
then
a rye, but
it dissipates quickly, and then you get the chocolate finish.
Yeah. Well, last one was chocolate heavy up front with a little splash of bourbon at the end. This one's more rye with a splash of chocolate.
I'll be honest, when I was drinking the last one, it was more just kind of very smooth, and then a chocolate finish is the way I was getting on it. So that's why I was a little more
getting
critical on
chocolate
it.
than bourbon. But this is I'm enjoying this. This is pleasant.
it's pleasant.
This is good. I like that flavor transition on this much better than I did on the last
The
one.
one thing about the spice though is that even though it doesn't make sense, it's just a flavor. It automatically makes you think higher ABV. Like I would guess higher on this.
Which I mean, it did. It's 11.9, but
But what I'm saying, it's not that the flavor makes it. There's nothing about it that says high ABV. But that rye spice, that style of spice, always makes me think higher.
it
And I
also
think partially because of Suter's, I think Thanksgiving beer has just taught me that anything with like a
ginger spice or
ginger spice, like that spice of some sort, is automatically high. I don't know.
It's kind of tricked me into like thinking it's a slightly thicker body than what it probably is.
I think that frothy head that you're drinking through might have something to do with
that,
that.
Hey, I wanted aroma, man, and I got what I
You
wanted.
did. You could smell that as you poured it.
I think to like your testament though, John, like and Tyler, like drinking this and you're getting more of that you think it's a higher ABV. Again, I'm gonna say like when I was drinking the last one, I was not getting very much bourbon flavor really out of it at all. I just had the chocolate finish and it was just smooth up front. So with this one, it's less the fact that you're getting the rye spice to me as it is just I'm getting more of the or more of that barrel flavor out of this one.
See, I got
personally.
chocolate up front and bourbon at the end on the last one, and this one I'm getting that rye spice barrel.
Definitely get that rye.
Yeah, this one's not like the subtle up front. You're definitely getting
kinda
right
funny.
front across the board.
It amazes me how, and it's not a negative. For once, I'm not making fun of Matt. It amazes me how when you taste things, how different everybody can taste the same thing.
Yeah.
You look at tasting notes that Smoes showed us before.
Yep.
How he can have 10 people, all very intelligent people, all in the brewing industry,
Who
do it for a fucking living.
Yep.
And you'll see some are subtle differences, some are night and day differences.
Yep.
And a lot of times both people could be right.
Yep.
It's
Well,
just
as-
how you
as I
taste things. It's how you pick up flavors. It's how, and it's really interesting. It's one of my favorite parts about this show, and it's one of the reasons I hate not having a guest because I really love bringing on our guests. I love when we have people in the beer industry that are knowledgeable, and they teach us a lot of times, or at least they are on par with us when it comes to beer knowledge, and it's a blast. But I really love bringing on, like today would have been cool,
would have been great.
a kind of newbie in the craft scene.
Yeah.
We've had a few people like that. That's been just fun to kind of hear what they say even before we teach them anything. Just
Or even people that have been in the craft beer scene that we have stuff they don't have normally tried. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I actually really like this.
yeah, I've heard the newbies.
Josh Hall and the
Josh was fun
Yeah.
because we got Josh drinking some things he's never had before, and you could tell it was stuff he would have never bought on his own. But when he tried it, he was kind of like, "Okay, that ain't fucking bad." Shit.
Yeah.
Now, if I might circle back a little bit to what you were saying, especially like Smo being on here and the flavor difference notes, like I remember when he was here when we did like the blind taste testing on like the off flavors.
Fucking Still Reserve.
Well, no,
the off flavors.
The off flavors, where he was like, all right, so, what is this? And he was saying, like, they teach you, as opposed to saying, I taste this, just this flavor you're
The chemical.
tasting
Yep.
is the end result of this thing that's in here. Because he was saying, like, some people will get, like a buttery popcorn flavor. Some other people will get, a different flavor. And he's like, so you just kind of like seeing
Rotten
that,
egg, sulfur, vomit.
Yeah.
like seeing the dress that what was it, rocked the world? Is this blue or black dress, like a few years back? Like, it just depends on your eyes, what color you see. Your tongue is similar with your flavor receptors, where you're tasting the same thing, but you might identify it differently than the guy next to you or the guy next to him. which I thought was kind of interesting to hear that from him. And I let the record show I got the same flavors that Smo got, so that makes me more right.
I was there with you, actually. John was the most off that day.
That just means you grew up with the same flavors as Smo. That's all that means.
Does that mean we grew up on the side of the crick or the creek, John?
Crick.
Hey, I also just want to point out the first ever 5 on the show was because Smo and I gave it a 5, not John.
I didn't count, so I didn't matter.
Hey, you've also realized since then you were wrong.
I was wrong, yeah.
That's my favorite part about that story is it was Straight Jacket by Revolution.
Oh my god.
And
hey, you know what we got? We talked
Very
about this
special,
briefly.
yeah.
We did not get very special. They were already sold out. That sold out quick. I got Strawberry Jacket
all right, I'm cool with that.
and Supermassive Cafe Death.
I mean, I love Supermassive.
Yeah, are you what? I'll take his.
It's gonna be. Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Fuck
none of
it.
it's ours.
Fuck
It's
it.
all John's. We didn't split on this one.
We're not doing Supermassive on the show.
Yes, we
Fuck
are.
Tyler.
No, it's still gonna be a
We'll
4.75.
do Strawberry Jacket. It's fine.
I just wanted more barley wine. That's why. That was me
Well,
being
you're gonna
selfish.
You're going to Strawberry
No,
Barley.
stop it. It was me being selfish.
Strawberry Jacket, Strawberry.
I still want Supermassive too.
I really want very special, but it's fine. It's what it is.
I thought these still
Oh,
got like.
somebody had it on one of the beer review, like Facebook pages, or not beer review, but just beer
saw
Facebook, and was just bitching about it. I'm like,
You're dumb.
I haven't had this times, but I also know you're wrong.
Yeah.
But the way he was trying to describe a barley wine also was, I don't think he's ever had one before.
Right.
Because he was describing all the positives of a barley wine while saying it was negative, and I'm like,
fucking dude who had the red beer that's clearly said Michelada and tomato juice, and he's like, it tastes so much like tomato, I hate it. I'm like, so it is exactly what it says.
it was literally a Michelada, and he was bitching about it being a Michelada.
I have seen this post.
It's like, dude,
I
that's
commented on said post.
Yeah, I did too. And it's whatever. Moving on.
John and I both were just like,
I was
fuck?
Not moving on, John.
I was irritated. It's fine. Because Micheladas are amazing.
All right.
With this, do you guys think now that you, especially you're saying there's that more upfrontness with it on the barrel bite burn?
Barrel bite burn.
Barrel bite burn. Bob Tom. But I really feel like this is it's taming that out the more that I've had it too. Like it's not as.
I think anytime that spice is going to be there, you're gonna same thing with when you're drinking whiskey repeatedly. One right after the other. That first time you take that sip, you get a little bit more of that. Whoo! And then as you drink it, it's gone.
You get a little
It's
more
the same
acclimated.
thing.
Well, that's what I mean. Like with this, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely like the first one wasn't bad, but it was more noticeable. Now I'm like, now it just tastes like a nice, smoother bourbon up the front, and then still that chocolate finish for me.
Rye, but yeah.
I know it's a rye barrel, but I'm getting the bourbon flavors as opposed to the rye.
I know, I just want to fuck with you. I'm still getting the rye flavors. But it definitely smooths out quickly. It takes about 1 drink, 2 drinks, and then it's just kind of...
You get that rye bite, but it's not like... I'm not a big rye person, so I'm just like... But it never pushes me too far.
I drink mostly bourbons, but I do have...
I like that club in Seattle.
I
Don't know, I didn't go.
I do have a few ryes in the cabinet, and I do like them on occasion. This, I think, is a beer, even though I think I might like it a little better. I think I do like it a little better.
All right.
I think it's also, I would drink the other one 7 bottles out of 10.
Yeah.
If I had the choice of 10 bottles and I could choose any amount between these two.
For some fucking odd reason, that makes sense to me.
I would like to see a year-to-year equal comparison instead of a 2-year difference.
And this one is 2 years newer. It's not... Now,
'Cause
it has aged 2 years, so I mean...
I would like them both to be more equal. Like, instead of the first being a 17, this being a 19, I'd rather them both have been 19s. So I could see the more even-to-even flavor.
But like you said, even with the 17, when you drank it at Christmas...
6 months.
Versus 6 months later.
I've noticed it was creamier, smoother, less bite in 6 months.
And lots of these barrel
this
ages,
one,
3 to 4 years.
What's funny is
that
this
sweet
one
spot.
is bitier than I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
This one's bitier than I remember.
Interesting.
Bitier. That's a word now.
Bitier.
Google it.
It's bitier. It's like Jaws. It's bitier.
I'm bitier.
That's why I gave him out this ocean. He was bitier.
I'll do t-shirt. Jaws and bitier. Hashtag bitier. Brandon, are you still watching? Turner Shallow? We need a graphic designer.
Yeah, because we're changing how we do things, and we need somebody who will help us, and we'll pay you, and we'd rather pay you than insert random name on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, we'll talk about that though. Old Rasputin Rye Barrel Aged. John, you didn't go first last time, so you're going first this time, motherfucker.
I feel like I would go first on the 10th beer, but whatever.
This is the 9.5.
I'm going 4 1/4.
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
4 1/4.
Same, the exact same scores I gave the other one. Like the rye tricked me into thinking it was a slightly heavier body, but it's not a heavy body. But I don't like the rye as much.
I like this one better, but not enough to bump my score. It's 4 1/4 as well.
4 1/4. Oh, and off screen, Matt, what would be your? Oh, you're doing dish, bitch. We just sit here like this until he comes back.
No, we don't need that much dead air. Oh, speaking of which, guys, will you do us a favor? When you're watching the show, let us know if Matt's not coming through volume-wise very well. I re-listened to a few of our Drunken Movie podcasts this week.
Oh, yeah?
I was driving a lot the last week and a half, and
Fair.
I can only listen. I love music, and I love country music, but eventually I need something new, and I wasn't in the mood for like a different genre of music. Like, I was just done with music.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, the first
Podcasts are great for driving.
So I switched over. I listened to my good buddy Sam Broker's Time Sensitive podcast.
Nice. Okay.
Listen to a few episodes of that, as well as listen to some of the Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie reviews. And there's certain episodes where you can barely hear Matt, and there's certain episodes where you can hear him fine. Also, I've noticed the sound quality on the Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie reviews compared to our show is interesting, John. You're extremely quiet at times, too.
Sure.
Now, me, because
you project.
I project, and I
Uses
know that.
diaphragm.
But I did a couple comparisons on our show, like on this. Like, I listened to this show, and then our Drunken Movie review from the same day. And it was like I was either the same or even I was a little quieter, and you got real quiet and you could barely hear him. And then the next week, everybody was normal. It was weird.
I don't know.
Speaking of weird, Carrie says he kind of likes it when off-screen Matt fades out.
Aww.
Thought I liked
Wait,
you, Carrie.
like
hold
that.
on. Somebody
I like
made
that.
fun of Matt.
That's awesome.
Thought we were friends, man.
Yes.
Carrie, I knew I liked you. But, yeah, so let us know if there's ever a sound quality issue. That way might be a mic placement thing. Cause
We also did not record the MP3 this week for the show.
I just thought about that when you guys were saying, like, shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
But, it might be a mic placement thing with the monitors.
It could be.
Because it has moved. It's been more this way before. So if you ever notice, let us know.
We potentially maybe we'll each have our own in the future. Don't really need to, but fine.
So, Matt, what's your score for that beer?
Much like you were saying, I'm going to give the same score to 4 1/4, but personally, if these two were side by side, with the two we had, I would choose the latter of the two. I would take the rye barrel out of these two bottles, but I would really like to have had a 19 versus a 19 to get a year
Or a
year.
17 versus 17?
Or that, yeah, just somewhere with the same year. I think the 19 would be better because again, liking that less smooth, that more robust flavor. I think the newer beer would be better for me personally. I like that more bite and that more barrel to it. But I think it would be cooler to see that as opposed to that 2-year difference. So if you're listening, Great Notion. No, not Great Notion.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's,
Old Rasputin.
That's the beer.
That's the beer.
North Coast.
North Coast. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
I've been drinking for 2 hours.
Yeah, you should have been here, Pete. Dad duties. Huh. I've got a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old who would have loved to have just spent time with kids.
Did Pete just send a picture of his incognito window or what?
Hilarious.
No, he commented on our Instagram post, which, for those of you that don't follow us already, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. I will be getting back to that soon. I'm excited. I got some ideas for it. I have a folder made on my own thing. I've been working on some
Incognito mode?
Damn straight.
Have you updated Untapped yet? Untapped?
Yeah, but I'm not caught up. I've updated.
He's only 21 weeks
Hey,
behind now.
I will
not 24.
no. Actually,
Just one
don't add a
trimester?
week. Don't add a week because I've added more than we've drank the last 2 weeks.
Good job.
So we are going down now.
All right.
Make sure you follow us on Untapped as I continue to update that. That's
Good job on going down, Tyler.
going down. I'm yelling timber.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's what we meant.
But no, seriously, follow us on all socials. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and Twitch as we continue to find a way to monetize Twitch. We need more people so we're not bouncing between the 49-50 because we have gone up and down like 3 times this week alone.
Yeah.
Between 49 to 51. 49 to 51. That's weird. I think it's the same 2 people unfollowing and following just to fuck with me.
God damn it.
It's probably your goddamn neighborhood kids, alright?
Yes. Yeah, whatever.
But
They
no,
haven't done anything in 2 weeks. What are these guys, lame?
But seriously, make sure you follow us, guys. It's appreciative. We're going to shut down our merch store probably in the next week or 2. So anything you're wanting to get, now is the time. You can find that on the twobeerdedguys.com, which we will also, John and I, now that baseball's over for me, and John's back from vacation in the swing of
Swinging, baby.
work, the swing of work now that you kind of know what to expect with his new job, and he's working his ridiculous hours, but he's now in the swing of things.
As it stands, I have 3 Saturdays off in August.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
You told me that the other day.
I screwed Suter over, but it's all right. It's fine.
Attaboy. So make sure that you follow that because we're going to start back on to our blogs on there. And
We are?
Yeah, we are. I hadn't told you yet, but we are.
AKA the Two Bearded Blogs.
I absolutely am now that
Talk about
baseball's
this.
over.
All right, folks.
You don't have to. I absolutely am now that baseball's over. But the store will only be on the website another week, maybe 2. We're going to shut that down, and then we're going to get with some people, possibly Brandon Holder at Tarnished Hollow.
Tarnished Hollow.
Possibly
Let's go.
some other places to help us design merch, and then do like one-offs. We'll do this shirt, X amount, yada, yada, yada. We'll start moving that way. That way we can also bring stuff to the events we go to and different things like that. Different things we've kind of talked about, but I've decided in my notebook today, literally, not this notebook, but my one at work, I literally was writing
Sticky
things
pages.
down.
It only took a year to get them to come around. It's just fine.
It basically was, I was like, this is what we're doing now. John and I have talked about it. It's time to just one of us do it. And John's been waiting on me to say yes. So you got, we'll say 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, the store will shut down after the show.
excited.
2 weeks from today.
You have 2 weeks to go buy
If you
shit.
want one of the Dickies work shirts, which I
Which are
absolutely, I
Yeah,
might
no,
order
it's
it. I might
awesome.
actually
Yeah,
order it
order
nonetheless.
another Yeah, since you put a hole in yours.
And it hadn't got any bigger, shockingly. Those Dickie work shirts are fucking.
They're awesome.
But
I think there might be a joke there.
I might order another one of those, but order any merch you need because we're going to be shutting that shit down in 2 weeks from today.
I get to save $29 a month. Get it from me.
Carrie says, can any of you rapscallions teach me how to Twitch? He cannot figure it
No,
out.
we can't. Get on Twitch and follow us. That's all I know.
Also,
We are
boys,
learning it to try to make money on it.
We have got 4 minutes for this free and beer after that 10-minute Discord
We have
there,
plenty
so
of time.
It's our show. We do what we want, Matt.
that's true. But I do have to get home later.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
We had an
my
early week
God.
last week.
I know.
So-
I got used to it. I liked it.
This is just a straight base Imperial Stout if you guys want this.
I mean, I'm game. Let's do it.
threatening me with a good time.
This is what I had on tap, and it was Untapped is a 5.
Untapped?
Untapped.
Untapped.
on
Untapped?
tap.
And I probably Untapped. I probably.
So this is Freedom's just base barrel aged.
Yeah, it's just this base barrel aged.
Is it barrel aged?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. Bourbon, barrel, Imperial Stout.
Are you sure?
Imperial Stout was invented for Tsar Peter the Great. Freedom's barrel-aged version soaks an entire year
Didn't this guy try to kill him?
for roasted malt and cherry notes to make you feel like a monarch yourself.
So there's a lot of fun comments while I didn't pay attention to what you're saying at all because Kev's little baby,
What?
Kev's little baby, or babe maybe.
Is this on Twitch?
This
is
is
a
on
babe?
Twitch.
That sounds like a Twitch handle.
Yes!
Yeah, and that would be Kevin, I'm gathering, because he says it's easy carry on Twitch.
Yeah, that's Kevin Atwell.
Nice! Good job!
Atwell, you're a badass.
Thanks, Kevin.
Badass.
He says just download the app and search for him.
Atwell just fucking basically told Carrie he was a bitch.
We appreciate you, Kevin. Thanks.
We do. We do.
What are we at now? You're pulling it up. I see it.
I am. Let's see.
Pour the beer while he's doing that. I want beer.
Yeah, you can wait.
My channel. 50 followers.
God, I told you, we've been bouncing around all fucking week. It's annoying.
Activity feed. Nightcap Hecubus followed us at 8:39 p.m. Icy Slipper Hoya at 11:41 p.m.
Wait, Nightcap Hecubus just now followed us? What a bitch.
Blue
He's
Not
probably the one that keeps following and unfollowing.
Blue Not Ollie, which I think is the neighbor kid. He's like 12.
Yeah! Half your neighbor kids are the ones that follow us.
Blue Jack and Mr. Burbs.
Wait, that means you didn't... You just searched us. You forgot to follow us, Kevin.
God damn it, Kevin.
You were so close, Icarus. You flew so close to the sun.
Phil again, guys. I don't know what that means, Kevin, but Kev's little babe.
Yeah, so you're chatting with us, but you haven't followed us.
Follow us.
The Twitch is too hip for him.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, in all fairness, guys, we don't know how to use it.
Kev's little babe says, I do follow you.
You should.
Maybe you do. It's just not showing up on...
It's Val.
Wait.
Oh, it's Val.
That's not that I
Even better!
That makes more sense now.
So have you been following us for a while on there? That might be why it's not recent activity.
that's fair.
I thought Kevin was operating under his own handle of Kev's little babe.
Would it surprise
No,
you?
actually, no, it was Kev's little babe, man.
But would it surprise you?
It's right there in the name.
Here we go.
Oh, it was 2 on the nose.
Val,
Sorry,
we love
Val.
you.
Love
I need
you,
the
Val.
login for our Twitch, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know what that is, but
I hate you.
I know.
Alright, for those of you that missed,
You
it
guys
is
are married.
Freedom's Base Barrel Aged Beer, year 2020, barrel aged for 12 months.
On draft, definitely a 5.0.
The ABV, actually, I will not tell you. Matt, you already know probably. Matt, I want to know what you guess.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It seems unfair that he knows. Like, I get that you know, John, but you could, like, you know, be like, Tyler, don't read that.
I just still won.
I don't know. Last time I was the closest I going over. Actually, no. I think I hit it on the nose.
That's more the body I want.
That's solid. Matt, what do you think it is? This is fun. This is Matt Stolf. I'm going to make him guess an ABV. I'm giving him a base and a barrel aged
Yeah,
stout.
it's a base. It's what it all starts with.
All right, smooth. I'm getting the barrel. It is a little creamier on the mouthfelt. You get some of the...
Just to fuck with him.
Really? This...
Oh, wait, no, it's Matt.
Sorry, that was funny.
What's the ABV, Matt?
Your face. Barrel stout. I'm gonna go 9-1.
You're wrong.
You're very wrong. It is 11.0.
I figured I was gonna. Well, I'm not as familiar with like Freedom's like where they normally fall,
Which is why I did it.
but I figured it was gonna be higher than that and just drink smoother. But you know, I was like, Price is Right rules close without going over. Played it safe. I laid up.
With this, I get a lot of the caramel. I think of this and like a Twix.
That's a fair analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thicker than the old Rasputin, which is to be expected.
Is it thicker than a Snicker?
Thicker than a Snicker. But yeah, definitely kind of Twix almost. Not as much chocolate as in a Twix, but definitely that caramel is there.
Qualifying, John. Left Twix or right Twix?
Did he say tricks the
did.
first time?
I
Okay.
tried not to, but I might have.
You did.
Because Tricks are for kids, but Twix
Left
I
Twix.
eat them like a sandwich.
on top of each other?
Yeah.
What if you have 2 left Twixes though?
Oh, I just stack that shit and eat them like a sandwich.
He doesn't even pay attention to which side it is. He just,
Double decker.
yeah. He instead of right and left, he picks top and bottom.
Damn straight.
He does.
It's always top.
I'm
For
let
my
down
Twix.
what the show has become. This is a reflection of me at this point.
It is.
I know you guys aren't ashamed, but man, I might be.
Man, I'm telling you, this is smooth 11.
Yeah.
Now,
really is.
I think I would not have guessed under
It's not
double
DUI
digits.
stuff.
No, I would have guessed double digits.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it drinks under double, but I had a feeling it's probably going to be over, but
I don't think it drinks under double. And if it does, it's like 9.9. Like,
9.9.
I don't know. I feel like and somewhere in the 9 range isn't unfathomable with this. Like, it's not starkly under a 10, but I think this could drink like a 9. Like, I've had 9s that drank worse.
9.
But yeah, no, I figured it probably was higher. But
Matt's regretting being a part of this show. It's only taken, almost 80 episodes?
Yeah.
It's when we don't have a guest. It's just like my real life. It's called the power of three. When there's three people, I'm one of the three, and I'm like, I hate my life. But
Well, I don't want to
when
hear
there's
it.
less or more.
Hold up. I am the most made fun of person on this show. And I'm absolutely okay.
Speaking of,
with
where's
it.
Brett?
Oh, yeah, where is my brother?
Fuck you, Brett.
Oh, no, he had to close tonight.
No wonder we're under.
Fuck
50,
you, Brett.
No wonder we're under 50 Twitch followers.
But, don't worry, in an hour we'll probably back down to 49.
Hey, as you're watching on Twitch, now you can send us money.
Technically you could, yeah, I think.
I don't know if I need to enable anything.
Probably.
God damn it.
Enabler.
That means I have to do something.
That means
Or
you are.
give me the login, I'll do it. Baseball's over. I actually have time again.
Nice.
That's
weird
weird.
about that though.
Oh, dude, I do. I'm
You said you had
excited.
tryouts in 2 weeks.
Well, this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so baseball's not over. Baseball never
That's
ends.
really the last thing for me for 2 months, baseball.
Baseball gets 2 weeks break, and they're like, "Hey, guess what time it is? Baseball season."
I have relatively 2 months. I think we have one thing we'll do in those 2 months, but other than that, I have 2 months of nothing. After
You know
this
what? You know what season we're getting into? Beer Fest season.
I'm so excited. Which, by the way, we will not be missing any more Indiana Untapped events. I'm excited for that.
I think there might be one missing, aren't we?
No.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Are we need to figure out if we're going to the a roller coaster.
We will be, it looks like you and I will be there for sure for free. I'm trying to get all three of us there for free. We will not have a booth. We get to hang out and just do our thing as long as we do a couple random live things from Instagram.
Fair.
I think that's a fair deal.
We
Assuming
need
I
Matt
can-
for that.
Dude,
We need to book a hotel room too,
he's
right?
coming. I gotta make sure, I gotta officially get our in writing, we're in for free. Once I get that, we'll book something.
Okay. Because we should book soon. Because it's sold out.
Yeah, my biggest issue is I'm waiting for an in writing over there because
I know.
you can't get tickets.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, so if it's sold out and we don't have free tickets, that means we're not going.
Yeah,
We just cancel our reservation for the hotel. That's fine.
I guess that's
No,
fair.
I just mean that means that we can't go. No pressure, Barton.
But no, so
Yeah.
I'll make Barton give me some Indiana on tap shirts or something.
This beer.
I'm about to say back to this beer because this is good. But...
No, but seriously, guys, for those of you that don't realize, check out Indiana on Tap. Follow them. Check out their app. You can get a lot of really cool discounts by being one of their paid members. Usually, if you're a first-time ever person, it's pretty damn cheap. If you go to one of their events, it's dirt cheap. If you want to go to one of their beer fests, the next one for us
Loggers
is...
and Lawrence.
It is Lager.
Looked it up today.
Yeah. We'll be there. I'm excited for Loggers and Lawrence. We'll have a booth space there.
It's
But
the only beer fest last year we went to.
yeah, it's the only one
It was
that really
really what
was.
happened.
If you show up, go to the Indiana on Tap booth right away. You can usually get a year's membership from them for like half off if you do it.
Can we not get drunk on bourbon before the fest?
We didn't get drunk on bourbon before the fest. We got drunk on Keystone Light watching.
And bourbon. We did both.
We did. That was Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, that was the problem. We just power drank Keystone Lights first.
And then
And
Matt was
bourbon.
too drunk to follow strangers. Damn it, Matt.
I saved you. You're welcome.
That's
man.
probably for the best.
Bunny says that they will be at the the coasters and throw ups. I mean, coasters and beer.
Yes!
We need to get a group block. We need to make sure we can get there first. But otherwise,
TBG group.
I'll look into that this week, Bunny.
and
No baseball.
Atwell 1972. Hi guys, got Twitch now, so I'm guessing this is Kevin,
Yay!
not Val's little babe. That seems one-sided.
Kev's a little bit. Val's a little... Yeah, you're right. It should have been. Yeah.
For when I take my
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
I got it.
100%.
I got it.
Could have gone Val's big babe. I mean, you know.
Oh, slash.
That's fair.
Hey, hold on. All right, so this beer,
Alright,
it
so
is
while you
time
guys
to
are writing
rate
love
it.
notes,
It
yeah.
is time to rate it, but...
I'd love to.
No, did you like the slash? Like, that's my text
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
note?
yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and go first. You went first last time. I think we got out of order because once Matt fucked that up.
Yeah, Matt fucked it up. It's Matt's fault. Always.
It's always Matt's fault. But, man, I'll tell you
Well,
what.
shoulder that burden.
It is fantastic. That is a unbelievable base beer
Yeah.
that all they did was take their base stout and throw it in a fucking barrel. And it is too damn good to be a base beer. Like, it's not fair.
No, it's
Most breweries, like, adjunct beers they hope are that good. I'm giving it a 5.
nice.
Matt?
I was going back and forth. I think I gotta go 5.
Shit.
So, guys, I was just told something real quick.
Oh.
Did Matt just give it a 5?
Fantastic beer. Oh, that's
Mike
enough.
Austin, a big guy in the board game industry in this area, as well as he's worked last year at Moonshot Games. Will be leaving. Today was his last day at Moonshot.
He was not our guest, though.
No, Mark's the one that's been there forever. Mike is huge in the board game industry as well, though. That's how I met Mike. Good dude. I'm talking just one of the nicest humans you'll ever meet. Has some family things coming up down in the South. He's from the South, and he needed to head back home. So he left Moonshot today. It's officially his last day, and they're moving. Just want to say good luck to Mike on everything he's doing. Mike's a great dude. Mike's tuned into the show a few times just because I was doing it. Literally the entire reason Mike's not a huge beer guy, the entire reason Mike tuned in was because a buddy of his was doing something. He's that kind of person. So I want to wish the best of luck to Mike as he moves back down south and all endeavors in the future. He will still be a titan among friends. That's just what he is. He's the dude you can always call at any time because he will do anything for anyone, and he gives damn good hugs. He's a big fluffy guy like us.
I like it.
Shocker, a big fluffy guy gives a good hug, right?
Yeah, that's my best attribute.
Mike's a great dude. Wish you all the best, brother.
Cheers, Mike.
Anyway, score-wise, sorry. Jared
There's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
Jared just let me know that Mike's was leaving, and I had to...
Jared just said much love, side note.
Had to throw something out
Jared
there.
just checked in, but you are talking to him.
What up, Jared?
Untapped, and even untapped, I rated this a 5.
So what are you giving it today?
I'm going to stick to my principles. I'm just going to go 4.75.
Why is that your principles? I'm confused.
Because I didn't enjoy it as much as I did on tap.
Oh, really?
It's not this beer this time?
This beer this time. It is this beer this time.
But you're comparing it to the beer that time.
Right, and the beer that time was a 5.
Yeah, and that was that time. This is this time.
It's 4.75.
All right, so John's saying 4.75 doesn't matter because it's a 5 overall.
It is, yeah.
We know how John is when he does a 4.75 on a 5 overall. He's usually wrong.
It's a fantastic beer.
and realizes later he's wrong, so it's fine.
It's really, really great. And I cannot wait to have the cold brew.
My allergies are killing me. My eyes have been watering.
Hey, can we all agree how much Indiana sucks?
I say, hey, can we all agree that Teller's not going to do the beer review or the movie review again tonight? Is that what's going to happen?
Too, yeah.
Why are we not? I'm staying here.
Are we doing the Tavor thing?
Yeah. Wait, Tor?
Yeah, the Can't Miss Breweries on Tavor.
Give us 5 minutes and we can do it.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We are the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhawg, B&Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, you love him, you know him as.
Off-screen Matt.
Later.